Home in the valley, home in the city. Home isn't pretty, ain't no home for me. Home in the darkness, home on the highway. Home isn't my way, home I'll never be. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. Time is the essence, time is the season. Time ain't no reason, got no time to show. Time everlasting, time to play these sides. Time ain't on my side, time I'll never know. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Now I want to tell you what's wrong from what's right. I've seen suns that were freezing and lives that were blue. But I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you.
Hey, everyone. Happy Friday night. This isn't going to be a long one. Yeah, this is not going to be a long one tonight because it's late and, yeah. Just wanted to touch base on some things. But tomorrow night, I am going to have a special guest. And I've been, off and on, I've been covering the TikTok stuff with you guys, with the Tony and the Seth and Tony's girls, and Delta, the wannabe lawyer, which I said from the get go that man was no lawyer. I can't help it that I can call it when I see it. But there's been shit breaking out over there, and I do believe, because Tony was instrumental in getting people's information with this Delta and this Shane, this whole little crew over there. But they have went. And they love Betty. They're big Betty fans now. You know, they weren't prior. They are now because Tony tells them to be Betty fans. Um, so uh, I swear these women are like, it's creepy how they are with a man they've never met. But or any of these guys, you know, what the hell is going on with these freaking courts? Ugh. Anyway, we're going to get into that tomorrow. I am going to show you a video. The Salty Lunatics did a parody of Betty and her driving, saying she's being followed. I'll play that for you. But yeah, tomorrow night's going to be good because I'm going to have the actual with TikTok. You have to record the lives when you're watching them because you can't go back and watch them. And I didn't get a chance to. Um, so Thursday night is the one that popped off and started around 9,999 of Tony's team going at, you know, Barbecue Lady and Tammy V, and you know, it's just another round of that. Only they got disgusting. They went beyond lower than low. And I was watching it as it went down, but I couldn't record it. It sucked. Um, so I've reached out and I've asked for the videos because I want the entire video. I also wanted to make sure that I cross anything out that shouldn't be shown, personal information. Because you know I don't be playing that shit. That's not how I roll over here. Um, I need to make sure for myself and not take anybody else's word for it. So and I'm getting the videos. I'm getting them, and it so that I can show you all of what went down. Because yeah, and this is all because Barbecue Lady had a difference of opinion with on Seth. That's what this all started over. All because she realized what Seth was doing and she called it out. They have totally turned on this girl and Tammy B and a few others. This group reminds you of what happens on YouTube. Only the difference is, even on YouTube, you can cross that line, but it could cost you your channel. It's not like that on TikTok. They don't give two shits. They dox people like no other. Complete people, families, kids, everything. Anyway, it's a pretty messed up story. Barbecue doesn't have a relationship with her biological mother. When she was a kid, some really bad things happened. And her mother was a big part of that. Her biological mother. We'll get into more of that tomorrow night. I'm not going to share a whole bunch of detail about that because it's not my story to tell. But you'll hear what she has to say. It's just messed up that they had that girl's biological mother up on panel. They call it in the box. For us, it's up on panel. And even if the host, Chasing Crime, didn't know at first, she sure did shortly therein. And she didn't correct it. She didn't drop her down. She didn't stop it. But she's going to get on there crying, playing victim. Oh, well, it's not fair. I didn't know who she was, blah, 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 blah. Well, you did a long live. You knew who she was eventually during that live, and you did nothing. You're the host. You control it. All right? And then she'll go, well, they were talking about my deceased child. Blah, blah. It'll be the same schmeal she put on before and said she wasn't going to do it again. They've done worse since then. I mean, they, put out Queen's pictures and history. They went at Savage, JLR, Um, and because of Seth and Tony, they think that Betty is the queen of YouTube, the total queen. Really gross. Anyway, oh, I didn't even say hi. I'm sorry. It didn't connect at first, and I didn't even realize that the intro didn't start. I get that it's a huge platform and a lot of people use StreamYards, but it's just getting really old with the kinks all the time. It really is. Hey, Hope for Snoopy. Hey, Maureen. Hey, Ange. Hi, Shaylee. Chris Crass. Thor. Hey, Josh. Hey, Angel. Hey, Ange. Ange, we got to get together and party. I bet you and your wife are fun to party with. I know you don't party, but you crack everybody up all the time. Hey, the Runway Truth. Hey, Miss Katrina. Hey, Misty Day. Hey, Callie. Hey, OG. Hey, Voices. Wild day today, wasn't it? That was something today, huh? And still, when the jury went out on that Tuesday, my first things were, do you think it's going to be a hung jury? Because that's my gut told me on Tuesday when the jury was sent out for a verdict. And I truly believe it's not because of the case, because there's more than enough evidence. I think it's because of all that's attached to it with the Karen Reed supporters. I really think that's part of the reason, but I'm not on a jury. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Lady Starfire. And you never have a hangover. That is the best way to party. That is the best way. That is the only reason I started drinking champs. Because I never got a hangover from it. And I cannot deal with a hangover. And so it's just better off not to drink. But, yeah, I was young and dumb, But I've had a bottle of champs in my fridge for, because I can't drink nothing warm. Everything got to be ice cold. I can't have nothing warm. I am partaking, Josh, as we speak. I made some muffins, but I don't know. I don't think I put enough in the oil in them. They need to be stronger. But it was the last of the things, so you make do. But has anybody but anyway, what I was saying is, so tomorrow night's going to be good. We're going to have the inside track on all this crap with Tony and them on TikTok. And I do believe Barbecue and Tammy, when they said they knew that was Seth on TikTok, because of the questions they asked and that person could answer. The only one that could answer them would have been the person that was out to lunch with them. But that's beside the fact. But yeah. So, and Tony did threaten Barbecue, and she's got receipts. And she offered him to JLR, and he ignored her. She got receipts on Tony and Seth, and he told JLR. She actually gave him a super chat and told him, and he ignored it. But you guys, they have not. It's not been as quiet as you think. They're using Betty over here. I mean, they got Betty to do a whole ass sideshow. Okay, they got the perfect deflection over here, and hell, she does the whole ass sideshow over there on TikTok as well. Not as bad as she does it over here, because she has a lot more haters on TikTok. Ooh, she does. But so he's got his crew over there. Bad mistake. Too much, Tony. Hey, Brandon Barn. Oh, yeah. But you know what? I don't feel bad for her. Hey, Corinne. How did that go last night, Corinne? Was it, yeah, it was yesterday for Layla? How did all that go? I'd imagine Big Mouth actually decided to act like a human being and, you know, not cause any problems. Hey, Death Grips. She made it sound like, oh, I was with Jennifer all day. No, you weren't. You had breakfast, which you were late for. And so was she, because I would imagine she was going to blow you off. So you kept, you know, messaging her, let her know. Huh? Yeah. Okay, Betty. It's funny that she uses the hell out of you too, because she's never come on your channel. She doesn't stick up for you. In fact, I've seen her not say some not so favorable things about you here and there. Bets. Um, I think she tolerates you to use you because it's mostly your mods that contact her, not you. But yeah, who cares? Oh, she was starting trouble. Oh, Corinne, you got to find out. Let me know. That's sad. Not surprising at all, but sad. They couldn't even have, she never once mentioned anything about a search. All she kept saying is, it's a vigil at 8 o'clock at night. She would never, never. And she won't update, but I will. In fact, I'm going to show y'all something. I've been telling you I'm going to show you this, and I have no idea why I didn't. But there's a reason Betty doesn't update about the Holland Snap. And but I see. Now I'm not going to play Betty's because you all got to be tired of seeing it. I think every channel and their mother played Betty today. So hey, T Marie. So I think I'm going to bow out. There's only so much of the same live that people can watch. And I don't, she did a video post talking about Korea SF Layla's dad, and she is lying about Holland. Of course, it about killed her to have to, well, she didn't even really own it or admit it about Layla and the marble slab. Um, but they were wrong. They were wrong. Her and olive oil. I'm looking for mm, a post to show you. Um, and this is why. Oh, I know. She said that she can't find anybody that FS Investigates was instrumental in, finding. Um, yeah, she says all that crap. I don't know why that man don't go after her. I don't. I really don't. Because she's gotten bigger and she's getting balls only because she thinks she can because of Seth, SF. So it's just going to get worse. You have to shut Betty up. You can't just let her go and think she's going to go away. Betty don't work like that. Betty don't operate like that. I've been covering her far too long. I can tell you she really don't operate like that. Um, but there's a post I want to show you. I'm just looking for it, guys. Okay. All right, I found it. Okay, let me share screen. And there was another post that he had put out first. I think I sent it to myself on my messenger. Which, give me hugs and kisses. Be right back, guys. Sorry, guys, but mom life, even when dad's home. Ugh. Anyway, I don't like how that's not posted right. Anyway, it says this is from SS Twitter page. Um, it says Jennifer Santanello's niece, um, Patricia Trish Murphy, who witnessed Holland Snap being viciously beaten to the point she was only gurgling, did not call 911. Was arrested last week for bribery and DRUG charges. She was already out on $50,000 bond for felony dealing of fentanyl, HEROIN and METH. I have to spell it because YouTube's being really funny about not putting you in the, keeping me in the dang, um, oh, thank you for the PayPal. I really appreciate that. Oh, thank you so much. Death Grips, thank you. Um, this is the second time he posted on this about this, and I've been waiting and waiting for Betty to acknowledge that there has been some info in the Holland Snap case and kind of connected to the later Santanello case. And of course, Jen has totally tried to play this all down. And you can't play it down, but she's tried. It says she's also been charged as well as an accessory after the fact to attempted first degree murder. Today, her bond was revoked and she will remain in jail pending trial in other cases. And that is Jennifer Santanello's niece. Oh, background music. Yeah, I'll put that. Thank you, Thor. And then he goes on to say, no, 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 no. What did you do, Kath? Okay. Then he goes on to say, wait a minute. The two cases are not related, but Trish could absolutely know about Layla's, in my opinion. Uh, so Betty don't want to let you know that, but in his first original post about that, there was connection between this cousin of Layla's and Layla. Hey, OPP. But Betty's not going to tell you anything like that because she don't want y'all to know that she was so far off that it's not funny. The one who posted that video that BHP is in copyright court over, no, that's someone else. That's not Jennifer's niece. This is Jennifer's niece who was arrested, who witnessed Holland being brutally beaten, um, and just she was just up gurgling, did nothing. And she is the alleged dealer, DRUGS's, that, and Jennifer was her aunt, Layla was her cousin. Don't tell me they weren't out in them streets together. They doing the same lifestyle. Why is Betty? She's talked about Holland Snap's case and stuff, and she mentioned her just for, you know, to be able to mention something when she mentioned Layla's case, and she acts like they were all little kids that went disappearing. No, these are grown women, sadly, that chose a different lifestyle, and it is what it is. But that's her niece that she defended before for the same stuff, saying that it wasn't a big deal. You're going to see the cops are no good, blaming it all on the cops, and she didn't do it. Well, now her charges have been upgraded and there have been more added. She is now an accomplice to murmur. Yeah, she did almost slightly. Someone admit it. You're right, Mona Lisa. Very little. Hey, Petunia, good to see you. How you been? Yeah, I had it, but I don't know how far up on my messenger it is, and I don't know. You guys would be willing. I'll see if I can find it real quick before we get into the video. I just don't. I don't like tying you guys up. I wasn't planning on bringing that up, but I don't know. I don't like just sitting here looking for stuff because I should be prepared. But it was something I wasn't planning on talking about. It shouldn't be too far up on my messenger, but I use my messenger a lot because. But I needed to come over here anyway to my messenger because that's where that other video is I want to show you. It's funny. This TikTok Salty Lunatics did a parody of Betty. It might be way back up here. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, it wasn't. It wasn't Jennifer's niece because she wouldn't be going after Betty and working with and FS wouldn't have been helping her, because she didn't know what to do or how to maneuver it. And in fact, he asked for help. But yeah, she wouldn't be working for that work. Yeah, she wouldn't be taking Betty to federal copyright court. Trisha's daughter is around Layla's age. Wow. So wait a minute. Trish is the one whose video Betty stole, right? But that's Layla's. Jennifer is Trisha's aunt. Jennifer was sticking up for her during all this, saying that when it first was posted by FS about her comeback was that it, of course, she's not guilty of all that. It was a setup, bad cops, blah 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 blah. And now look, Now she's charged with an accompaniment. Oh, that's a serious charge, man. That's a serious charge. Oh Lord, I don't know how. See, I'm not gonna keep looking. I don't know how far back it would be. Turtle Boy fraud status. Yeah, I don't even know where it's at. Oh well. I could look back on his Twitter, but he posts a lot. Um, so maybe it's on my Twitter though. Maybe somebody sent it to me on my Twitter. I didn't even look in my um DMs. I did get it on Twitter DM. That was stupid. Why didn't I just look there first? See, this is why I like to be prepared, and I don't like to veer off, because then you guys got to sit and wait. I didn't even think about checking that. That was stupid. Well, sometimes. Let me see. I have an idea who would send it to me. Okay, let me see. I'm on it now. I'll just spend a second here. If I can't find it, oh well, we'll go over it another time. Okay. All right. I found it. I should check the Twitter DMs. I'm so sorry, guys. I should have checked the Twitter DMs in the first place. Okay. So, it says, this is on FS Investigates Steve Fisher. And I'm only bringing this up because of Betty, because she was going at him again today. Um, that makes me angry. It says Patricia Murphy, Jennifer Santanello's niece, was arrested last night. She is the mother of Stephen McGovern, who brutally kidnapped and pistol whipped a young woman a couple of weeks ago. Fun fact, Jennifer was Stephen McGovern's guardian until he was 18. He lived with her. Jennifer did a 7-minute TikTok today blasting law enforcement because no drugs were found and claimed there was no misunderstanding about a $100 bill passed to the officer. Multiple times she stated there were no drugs found and that this was a miscarriage of justice. However, Jennifer is not being truthful with her donors. And he's correct in saying that. I'm telling you, it would shock you. It would shock you. Yeah, Kiera is not related to them. Exactly. Okay. I mean, followers, because he said truthful with their donors, and then, I mean, followers. Because her niece was arrested for possession and bribery. Now, this was the first arrest when she was arrested for the bribery and the possession that they also mentioned in the last. Yeah. But now she has additional charges, including the murmur stuff. Yeah. This is the same niece who lived at the house where Holland Snap was brutally beaten and has not been seen since. The niece did not call law enforcement after the beating. I really look forward to the full truth coming out in these cases. Receipts attached showing Jennifer's TikTok live. Mm. Let's see what they say. It says, oh, this is her custody papers. Okay, that she's in custody. And she was picked up. Okay. Bribery of a public servant. Now, like I said, that I just read you the post from the second arrest. So, Apparently, it was stuck to the registration, because storing $100 bills in a glove box is normal and all. Oh, she's trying to say. But anyway, the charges were all upgraded. And like I said, there was a new one added. And Jennifer's relative, who was the dealer, and nobody thinks she could have possibly known anything about Layla. He posted the report. Yeah, I just don't know where he posted it. He posts so much on Twitter, Corinne. It would take me a little while to find it. And also fentanyl involved. Yeah, I did say that. I just don't want to hold everybody up. It could take me 15, 20 minutes to find. He posts a lot on his Twitter. I did have it, but I must have I don't know what I did with it. Kiera, I thought it was Kiera's because she's not related to them. There is more to this in due time. It isn't far from it. Oh, yeah, I know she tried to bribe the police officer because she got nailed with the DRUGSs, and she's in some trouble now. Who posted her bond? That's a high bond. Who posted that bond for her? I mean, that's a high bond. And I miss Hills too so much. I still pick up. And then I got a Betty simp coming in my comments section arguing with me about how Betty was set up and how it's not, and how the, proud puts in the Bower socks are bothering poor Betty. And, she's the victim and, yeah, and they're guilty. And, yeah, it's insane. Well, yeah, the cop gave it back. She got charged with bribery. And now, like I said, those charges have been upgraded. And she's also got herself a murmur charge to go along with it. So, yeah, she's not going out on bond. Not no 50K bond. But still, she had to put up the 10%. But then she was, dealing. She probably had a couple bucks put aside. A smart dealer that would, you'd think. I don't know. Don't want to know. Don't want to know what they did with the. Not my cup of tea, because I'm not going to jail. Anyway, I can't remember who I'm looking up now. Oh, jeez. Don't get old. Today was a long day. We had a lot to do today, and my husband was finally. We got home, and and then we had to run back out again. Then we come home. Then he had to run back out again. Then he come home. Then he had to run back. So it's been nonstop. And in between all that, he's trying to get the pool pump on. So then it decides to let loose raining, thunder, and lightning right in the middle of him changing up the pool pump. So guess what got put on hold? But I am going to play some background music because I don't know if these people strike. Tomorrow night, I hope, turns out as good as I hoping it's going to, because I'm going to have the actual full videos. We're not going to play it all, of course. Hell, they do 13-hour lives over there. I am not about to ask you all to stay on here. I'm not about to stay on here. But, yeah, tomorrow night should be good. And I will post it in Funny Notice. And then I'll repost it. I didn't even post this week because it's such short notice. I wasn't going to go live today at all. And then I said, I'll probably do a short one. Because this will be a short one, other than me talking the whole time. Because of who it is. I can't. Yeah, this is the one. This was crazy. Okay. Oh, wow. Like Betty. Ugh. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you first. Shoot. Let me show you real quick while I'm thinking about it. Because I'll forget about it. And I was over there and didn't show y'all. See? I want to show you that parody that this TikTok creator, Betty's so loved over on TikTok, according to Betty. But this TikTok creator posted this. Let me share screen. Wait a minute. It's funny though. It's just a little parody of Betty's claims of being stalked.
Or you using pictures of my son and stupid little things for click me bait because you guys want to.
Harley guy's in here?
Yep.
Yeah.
He messaged me today or yesterday.
Yeah, you know who that is, right?
Yeah, he messaged me.
Oh wait, this is the wrong one.
I gave him the car ride out last night.
Okay, this was from Tammy V's. This isn't the one I was talking about. This was from her live last night. I think I'm gonna hold back on this.
That's what he has to say.
What?
I think I'm gonna hold back on this until tomorrow. And just show you the other one I have. Because that way it'll make sense. If I do it now, then we're gonna have to get into that tonight, and I can't. I don't want to get into that until okay, where the heck is the button at? Okay. I'm looking for it, guys. This TikTok is crazy. Why do they do this? See, when on my phone, it's totally different. It's totally different than on here. Now, she just posted it. But they don't have them in like any order too. Okay, it's the one she's driving. Here it is. Okay, here we go. Sorry, guys. So why won't it let me? Okay, here we go. This is funny because it's just a quick parody of Betty. Well,
That's proof. That's proof right there.
What?
You guys see that shit? You guys see that shit? You see that guy in front of me? He's fucking following me. You see him? He's fucking following me. I'm gonna confront him. I'm gonna confront him at the stoplight because he's fucking following me. Y'all see that, right? That's proof. That's proof right there that he's following me. Y'all see that, right? You guys see that shit? You guys see that shit? You see that guy in front of me? He's fucking following me. You see him? He's fucking following me. I'm gonna confront him. I'm gonna confront him.
she's funny though. That's Salty Lunatics. She's funny. I thought that was funny. She was doing Betty. But I just didn't want to do Betty because, everybody did Betty today and I figured y'all could use a break. So I found some other idiots. Okay. And it's a special guest panel. I should have put that on the thumbnail. It is a special guest panel. If anybody's missing an idiot, guess where they're at. But we're only going to go through a little bit of this because they'll put you to sleep. And yeah, let me get it back here. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. What the hell? Oh, I'm so over this. Here it is. All right. It just is giving me a hard time tonight. For a sign I probably shouldn't have went live. And where's everybody at tonight? I usually have more in here. All right, so this is that thing in the walls. You know what I mean. That voices thing in the walls. This is her show. And she has none other than Spanky. Then the perpetual victim will come up. That seeker chick who thinks she's just the end all be all. Oh, I found some funny psychics we could laugh at too. And then there's another psychic tarot card reader that's on the panel. It's psychics galore. But they have a little bit of things to say, but I just figured we could all use a calm or see, I drop people because I'm not showing Betty, but that's all right.
Yeah.
I have two.
Mine's
Actually,
matching to somebody else's, so.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay. Hi, Jerry. We're going to have Brittany here and Mandy here and Tammy here. Oh, speak of Tammy. Oh, you gotta echo.
It's a whole panel of idiots.
You got an echo, Tammy.
Oh, now she doesn't. I
No,
don't
you
think
don't.
she's.
No.
I think she's good now.
All right.
Yeah.
Can we?
I was gonna
move
say I don't
on?
have anything on.
Okay.
You're good now.
Hi, everyone. I got it on like 15-second in the chat. I think I'm going to just slow it down a little more tonight, and it will help us.
Oh, and by the way, I was watching some nonsense, but she did that covered that reporter room lady. I hope she's seen what I put in chat. I'll have to reach out to her. We got to be careful with that one because she's federal copyright sue happy because she knows she can't take it to civil court. So what she does is she goes after you in copyright court trying to get small sums of money like $700, $1,000, stuff like that. She's going after traders now. Yeah, she doesn't like being reviewed. She files strikes against your channel. Trader won her strikes. YouTube decided with Trader because Trader just didn't do anything wrong. So then she proceeded to do copyright court. Yeah. And she is a Betty fan. So that tells you where she got her legal advice from.
When the trolls mods, please be on alert.
But what she probably should have checked is Betty isn't the plaintiff in the copyright court. She's the defendant.
How do I slow it down again? Hi, Nana.
Nana.
Oh, two Pink Warrior. Oh, two. But we're
Thank you.
just.
Carmelita. Got.
Hey,
Yes.
Sparkle Caress.
Not a whole lot. What have you been up to?
But right now, you're not?
No.
Oh, I just read your text. That is too funny. In chat, really quick. What do you think of all the rain we are getting? In our,
Okay.
Our hail was, and that's okay, but the whole town is like, it hit.
They're always late.
If
Once in a while, I get to listen when I'm not like really busy, but that's about all the following.
Hey,
I've been
Marcy.
doing on it.
Well, thank you, Tammy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When I get time, I jump in and out.
And that's what I heard, and then I read it. I read the article from Actual News.
Well, thanks for coming in, Runway Truth.
okay, let me pull this up. Hold on. Sorry, that's probably
Go look
better.
at something.
Let's see here. Narc divers.
Onions and crones can be not fun. Yeah, it's open season, Hope.
Where is it in my history?
Wow, it takes her forever to get ready.
Hi, Slow Rider.
I thought I was
Thank you
slow.
for being here. Oh, yeah.
The call got released from the dispatchers to the deputies and the responding units. In that release of information, you can clearly hear the dispatcher and the cops all saying the dog's got a scent is over your next call.
Okay.
All right, but that's actually not true now, right?
But if you listen to the dispatch call, it does. It does. So, yeah.
The dogs did not get a scent.
That is correct. No scent.
So there was a bunch of confusion about the dogs.
Go listen to the actual dispatch call.
This is Chris wanting to create, he wants, there is zero. The only thing we have evidence is Sebastian is that there is a disappearance.
Mm-hmm.
We have no idea how that disappearance happened. Allegedly, did he walk off? Is there foul play? That's up to who you ask, but none of us know.
No, that's up to what the evidence shows, what law enforcement puts out, what the evidence shows, Justin. It's not up to anybody's opinion, because your opinions don't freaking matter. They're not evidence. And at this time, the evidence is not showing that the parents had anything to do with it.
No.
That's a conversation I want to have with the panel, Justin, is in my research and in my time, I mean, since
research,
such a young age on, but especially being older and actually researching into these cases.
What is she talking
about? What I have learned.
What is she talking about? She's no big research. Shut up. Quit trying to make yourself sound like more than you are. You got your channel going over Summer Wells because Dawn and Candace were dumb enough to fall for you and your crap. That's it. Shut up. Oh, Lord. Girl, you are no one to judge someone's parenting. No one. When you can't look in your own mirror.
Is I don't really trust a case where someone's calling 911 and saying already a narrative. To me, that tends to be on suspicious side. Now, like I always say, like Christian Andriacchio's case, when they call and
I
say,
know
yeah,
you guys were just over a nonsense, so I know you don't want to watch. But what we could do is we could nix these boring suckers, and we could go to Brittany J's. And instead of watching the Vault XL, because I'm sorry, I can't with that woman. After the way I heard her talking about white people and the names she was calling white people, I'm not giving her none of my time. But we can watch the Uncle Tacos through Brittany and her panel and get some laughs, because it's all going to go over their head, right?
Suicide.
No, Betty doesn't have children.
Okay, what? And I didn't like it with Dawn saying, she was taken and she was taken down this dog hill like this or this dog.
You know what, Cher? It don't matter what you like. It really don't, because you're not relevant in any of these cases. Not the Summer case, other than being a nuisance and causing all kind of drama and rumors to be spread like wildfire. You're not relevant as far as helping. And it doesn't matter what you think.
Trail, whatever, blah, blah, blah. When we're already at the start of the 911 call, because that's them trying to...
I don't know. I didn't even know she was
brainwash is the
live.
wrong word, but you know what I mean?
Set a narrative.
Brittany said she did not want the drama. Brittany can't stop with the drama. If Brittany don't do the drama, she's not getting her light bill paid. She's not keeping them lights on. Let's be honest. It is what it is. She's still making video after video about Granny. In fact, I was going to show some of that, because I said wherever we end up on these streets, Yeah, I was going to show some of that. And this was just yesterday. This girl every day, she don't want the drama to stop. She can't stop the drama. She stopped the drama. She can't come out and say, y'all keep my lights on. Y'all pay me. Because that won't be happening anymore. I don't see where she's live. Unless she's on her main channel. Wait a minute. Justin put out a... Justin is... Dude, his brain dead. "18 hours ago. Seth Rogers, shut up. Seth, you're so far up his ass." Then she did it. It's called Late Night Stream. But it don't matter. Whatever y'all want to do. You don't like shit, this thing in the wall? Me neither. Hey, Catherine.
It's already setting a narrative.
I just looked. Allegedly with Brittany J. I didn't see her. Allegedly, in my opinion, with Brittany J. Let me go to her channel. Oh, now we'll see it. It's in the show live. Let me see. Oh, dear Lord. No, she's not. But, you know, she doesn't do the back and forth and the drama. Let's just peek in for a minute. Because I can't stream her live. I don't want to get in trouble.
You know you're going to get it.
Liza, talk behind your back. It will your life. Have you ever seen people that are going to and that's like going over to somebody's house after you've been dogging them to the neighbors. You know what I mean? Like, bruh.
Huh?
You lied on me and trashed me for filth. It is. I don't get it personally.
Who lied on you? When? Where?
Quite frankly, if you don't like
Hey,
somebody,
JJ.
just don't go to their channel.
Hey, Lisa.
No, Trinity. The only way that people get blocked here is if they do something, like if they do something bad. You got to do something bad to get.
That's a damn lie right there. I didn't do nothing to your ass. I asked a simple question. Didn't attack you. Didn't cuss at you. Didn't call you names. Didn't do nothing. Just ask a simple question. You blocked me. Then you did your cowardly thing like you do. Yeah, talked shit.
Blocked over here. If you get blocked and you've done nothing, it's by an accident. Hey, Marlena. Good to see you, Marlena. Nice.
Oh, the delusions run wild.
All right, y'all. Hey, Hope B. Hey, Angel Sleuth. Let me go ahead and hey, Sparkleberry Shine. That's like responding in the wrong live, dumb rocks, and lying to other people that my children are begging for things.
So let's go back to Brittany.
Oh, Kim M2. Hey, Laura. Hey, Heather.
Oh my
Heather said, I
goodness.
venture into other channels too. I do not tell anybody where to go. You guys go wherever the heck you want to go.
That's not true.
People. Don't you?
That's also not true. I've been in her chat, though I'm blocked, and people were actually kissing up to her so that they didn't get blocked out of her channel because they went somewhere else.
Never let somebody on YouTube tell you where to go or dictate what you do. Hey, Ben George, how's it going? You know, you gotta love it. Thank you so much, Kim M2, for gifting a membership. I told you, Britt, you're on the second channel. If you don't mind, take a second, click called into T-Rev. It's been a month ago. I didn't know it. I never heard it. Yeah, you've never made it rain on this channel, Ben. This is the new one. But hey, Vicky Caldwell, welcome. But what was I
What'd you do with it?
I completely just lost what I was gonna say, guys. Oh my goodness. Hey, Terry Sparks. Nice
Yeah, I can't show it, Petunia, because she's live right now. So all I can do is play the audio of the previous, what's already been out there. If you guys want to, we can go to her live of her and her brilliant panel, reviewing T-Revs and the tacos call if you want to, or we can, not, it don't matter. That would be more fun than going to XL's and doing it,
Okay, so we played Uncle Taco last night, and then guess what I heard today? Uncle Taco and Seth went on the vault and did an interview over there, which is crazy, right? Yes, Taylor, it's everywhere today. And all right, which is okay. We're going to go over that on the main channel tonight. We'll go over the interview with Taco and the vault. But let me just say, how wild is that? We cover something and then today it's everywhere.
Oh, honey, it had nothing to do with you. They went on somebody else's panel. It had nothing to do with you. What you reviewed was over a month old. God, Brittany, you're not that good. You suck at this, really. And you are not good at trying to review somebody. And I'm being nice.
Well, like certain things I'll cover, I'll see other channels doing it. But we had nothing to do with Uncle Taco or Seth calling into the vault. It is being insinuated that we
I have not heard it insinuated that you had anything to do with it.
Britt, is this your daytime stream? Seth, this is supposed to be my daytime stream, but I know. I'm falling behind. It's totally supposed to be.
And I don't know how she does it. I don't know with little kids. How does she do 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 hour lives? I don't know how she does it. I can't do it. I got a 6 and an 8-year-old. They need breakfast. They need lunch. They need dinner. The house needs straightened up. The laundry needs done. The dog needs taken out. I don't know how these people do it and get anything done. My kids they eat constantly. I'm forever cooking something. Hey, Ashtray Tooth, Ashtray Tooth. I love the name. Hey, Debbie Doodles. I just don't know how they have the time, because maybe I'm just not managing my time well. I don't know. But and I don't like doing these late night lives because I know there's people that aren't up that I enjoy when they come into chat. So this weekend, I'm going to try to do early lives. But unfortunately, the one I want to do tomorrow, the guest is working and can only do in the evening. So we're going to do an evening one. It's not going to be a late night one like tonight. It's going to be an evening one. But trust me, you're all going to want to be there. And do me a favor, hit that like button. You know, them thumbs up things? Yeah, give me some of those. It's going to be a slow night. I need to try to get something in there. Where the hell's everybody at? But, I don't know. And Brittany, don't take into consideration that the people that are on her panels have channels, and maybe they'd like to go live, I don't know. Anyway, so what do y'all want to do? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to finish with this thing in the wall and Spanky. And Brittany comes up on here too. And, this brilliant panel of all stars. Or we can go over Brittany's live from last night where she reviewed the old call-in from Uncle Tacos and T-Rev. So put a 1 if you want the thing in the wall. A 2 if you want the perpetual victim. Uh-oh, Forgotten just posted something. Oh, she's posting Betty's right. I don't think Forgotten. Oh, I have to show that. I don't think Forgotten would mind. Okay, so we got 1-1 and 1-2. Okay, we need something better now, guys. Can't have just one. That's a tie. Oh, I never went over that stream either that she muted or from Granny's. Never got to come back and go over that.
So she starts her
You'll go with the
video
majority.
out
Is she okay?
about, the reporter room and Bullhornbetty.
I'm here. Can you hear me, Petunia?
And she goes through the reporter room live. We'll go over the interview.
Okay, I can't remember now. 1 is for the thing in the wall. 2 is for the perpetual victim. So right now the ones are leading.
She used to be shenanigans. Now the vault. Oh, did she? She used to be shenanigans.
I just want to hear something Brittany says, and then we'll hang up on her.
I got so aggravated today. I'm talking about Uncle Taco. This is weird. It is weird. But what I don't appreciate is the fact that it's being insinuated that we somehow are like me, and I don't know. You guys are gonna hear it yourself. It's being like spun, like
Thank you, Maureen.
like maybe I'm colluding with Seth or something. I have no clue. Like, okay, so we're gonna commentate over Nonsense's live because let me tell you something. She's pissed me off today, and I'm gonna show you why Nonsense.
Surprise!
A couple reasons. One being her childish thumbnails. Look at this.
What's
I
childish?
thought it wasn't personal. No sense. Look at this, y'all.
What's childish?
Look at that. There she goes again.
What's childish?
It's a bad picture.
Okay, wait a minute. You're going to call that childish when you got idiots like you and Bullhorn that put a missing child and his family and Spanky, one of your ride or dies, the way he turns them into animated cartoons and disfigures them, and the way Betty puts her childish graphics, boom and stuff on. Girl, shut up. Are you kidding me?
Look as bad as you can. Look at that. Why? That was her live today. This one right here. Ask yourselves why she tries to get the worst picture of me that she can for her thumbnail. It's not personal though, right?
Britt, it's the picture that's out there. We can't help how you look.
She decided to go through my live last night, and she picked it apart. So we're gonna go through.
Oh, nonsense! I didn't know she did her live. I thought she showed that XLs.
Hold on.
Well, heck, no wonder y'all don't want to go back and see it.
find the right spot.
All right, we'll get into this on it. I'm not gonna. We'll just get right on into what we were playing.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's shoddy investigations where they just want to close up the case, like Christian Andriacchio's, where no way did that kid, in my opinion,
Spirit
take
Seeker's
his own
down there.
life. Oh, she'll be here in a minute or in a few
We didn't
minutes.
stop
she
at
said.
pizza. You don't have to.
So yeah, I don't love a case that starts like that. So
It doesn't really matter.
but we'll get there. Let's hear a little bit more of this.
Well, Chris was.
Oh, hold on.
No, it's fine.
What was that, Justin?
I was just saying, Chris was, in my opinion, setting up a narrative from the get-go, saying that they have been cleared of any wrongdoing, of any foul play.
No, that's not how it was said, Justin. And what he said came from law enforcement. Law enforcement has stated that there was no evidence of foul play with the parents, and they have been very cooperative. That's all that's been said. He never said he wasn't a suspect. He never said none of them have been cleared. But none of them have been declared suspects either, Justin.
They have said that there's no indication, according to police.
No, they said there was no evidence of foul play with the parents.
Now, that doesn't mean anybody is cleared. Everyone is still
No,
a
it shouldn't have
suspect,
been.
technically.
I didn't delete it.
Right.
Hey, Music
Hi,
City
Honey
Mom.
Elder.
And two, he was setting a narrative that he had passed a polygraph whenever in the very, very beginning. And
I'm not sure what I am. I guess a review channel. I don't know. And sometimes I do my own thing with if there's something I want to talk about. But I review idiots. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure what. I guess on my own community. I don't know.
Right.
And to be honest with you, we don't know if he passed. The only person we know that has passed a polygraph is Seth, and that is because he did it on national.
That's not true. That's not true at all, Justin. Because if you watch Web Sleuths, and Chris has also put out that Seth is quite aware. I thought you didn't want that. Here.
National television.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I did like to hear that he was given a second polygraph, because the first one where he let everyone know he did fall asleep. So they did administer a second one. If anyone didn't hear that, I'm sure you all have by now, but I was glad, because I was like, okay, that's kind of shoddy if he just passed it when he's saying he fell asleep. But yes, obviously falling asleep would make it inconclusive. So Nancy did give a second one, or get a second one done for him, and Nancy paid for that out of her own pocket. So
yeah.
And
Well,
Chris
Okay, look. Bullshit. Out of her own pocket. Shut all the way up. She paid for shit, her show paid for it. Oh my God. Nancy Grace, out of the kindness of her heart. Shut up. Oh, you people are so pathetic. Also, Seth is well aware of Chris not only taking, but passing the polygraph, because Ellie told him, but they let Chris know they were telling him because they thought it would shut him up. But Seth won't 100% acknowledge that, but Chris has the receipts. Oh my God.
was offered one as well.
Paid for it out of her own pocket.
still has not, right?
No, he says he did
Allegedly.
a polygraph. At first, he said that there was no need for him to take. This is his.
Law enforcement didn't see a need to polygraph him when they confirmed his whereabouts. However, when he contacted them, regardless, they did do one eventually. And I do believe that they would not recommend that he take Nancy's polygraph. I do believe that 100%. Yeah, I do.
His words, virtually, that there was no need for him to take a polygraph because of where he was. Which
but I can't stream it. That's stream sniping. You can get in trouble for that. I'm sure she'll handle it.
He was at work. Then he said
not here anymore.
That he would do a polygraph with Nancy, named the time and place. That never panned out. He never did it with Nancy. And then the excuse was, well, then I'll take it with he says then TBI told him not to. TBI doesn't give a rat's ass if you do a polygraph anywhere else.
Oh, yes, they do. In an open, active investigation about a child. Oh, yes, they do. Wow, she's still... Holy cow. That's crazy. This is crazy. Of course they're going to care. They know all about Nancy Grace. And honestly, I think if Seth would have reached out to them and let them know his game plan, they'd have told they wouldn't have recommended him take it either. But, you know.
They don't care. It has nothing to do with their investigation.
Yeah.
You can take a polygraph. You can go buy a polygraph for anyone. It doesn't, you know, if you thought your ex or you thought your husband was cheating, you know, anybody thought their husband or their wife was cheating on them, you can go take a polygraph for that privately.
Oh, that's a whole different situation.
But then he says,
Justin, you are so stupid. That's a whole different situation. That's a private matter. It's not an open, active investigation with a missing kid. You dumb oh my God. I should have used an idiot thumbnail. I'm going to change my thumbnail. Because this is idiots.
He asked TBI, and TBI gave him a polygraph, and he said he passed with flying colors.
FBI, law enforcement told Seth that. Seth knows it's true. But Seth's not going to own that. He's not going to say that. But he was confronted by Chris about it. Maybe you want to go back and watch some interviews. Spanky boy, thing in the wall. And the one with the bad tarot cards, this thing down here. Your spirit box don't work, lady.
Which we have no way to verify that he passed, that Katie passed, that Chris even took a polygraph, or even if Katie actually took a polygraph.
Right. It's kind of like the Wells, unless they show the proof of it, you know, I'm not really buying it. But the thing is,
don't matter.
Like, well, why would they say this publicly and the law would clear it up? No, they won't. That's why they say it publicly, because they know like the TBI cannot come out and say that. Well, or
yes, they can if they wanted to. God,
like they're not going to. Could they? I really don't know how that works, but you don't see that in any case where people say whatever they want. They don't usually come back in a press conference and be like, actually, no.
Hey, Gina Marie.
They didn't pass. So
he looks embalmed and like someone sat him there.
And another thing, what was I going to say?
He does.
I don't remember.
I gotta speed them up though, because they'll put us all to sleep.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. So I was thinking about this. So
Oh, don't do that to yourself. Dude, what the hell are you wearing? It's in the middle of freaking summer, in the middle of a freaking heat wave. What the hell are you wearing? Ugh.
you know, Michael Monkey Vaughn. I don't know why I turn my camera on when I talk, but you know, Michael
Exactly.
Monkey Vaughn case. Well, he took a polygraph. Stacy Wandra took a polygraph.
He
says
did?
he says he passed it. That's what he says.
Oh, shit.
Brandon took a polygraph, and so did Sarah.
You can't.
Now, Stacy says he passed a polygraph.
You can't
He said-
compare them. Number one, totally different situations. Number two, Stacy Wonders is, yeah, come on. I do believe that Chris and Katie both took polygraphs, and I do believe they both passed them. If law enforcement had anything, people wouldn't be living their best life, as Betty puts it. Hey, Darby. He's going to get a brain freeze if he thinks too hard. Oh, you know what I wanted to get today so bad, but I didn't because they're just crazy expensive freaking candy. But you know them, what do they call it? The freeze-dried Skittles? Or the, you know what I mean? Oh my God, those things are so good, but I refuse to pay that kind of money for a bag of candy. I just won't get one. That's nuts. I'm too much of a tightwad.
As Sarah, and I think it was
I'm gonna find
Brandon,
them.
or maybe it
Everyone
was
said on TikTok you can get deals on them better than even on Amazon. So I'm gonna look and see.
It was one of the two. But anyway, he says those two failed the polygraph. So if that is true, what he is saying, which he's a liar. So, but if
Why is he a liar? Can you please? I'm so tired of hearing you guys call these people liars. But you never show all these lies that we're told. If he's such a liar and he's told so damn many, you should have mega clips. But you are just like Bullhorn. Y'all think your words are it and you're the receipt. Ugh.
if that is true, they all three were together the same night Monkey went
Lemon
missing.
drops.
So either he is lying or the polygraphs are bullshit. Because they all three abducted this child at the same time. They were all three together. We know that for a fact.
Okay, number one, Seth knows because he was told from law enforcement that Chris passed. Stacy was, did you ever hear from law enforcement that he passed? No, you did not. You're talking about different people, different scenario.
They all three were together.
Hey, Hensley.
So either he's lying or
Yeah, I mean,
I would say Stacy's lying that he passed the polygraph. But, you know.
we all know he's a liar because we've caught him in lies already.
absolutely.
So the chances of him lying about it are pretty high.
Yeah, but I think polygraphs are junk science to begin with. I don't really put a lot into it either way. Because, I mean, I did a live one, you know, ways you can trick the polygraph. It's pretty easy.
you can easily. That's why they say, like, if Seth took 3
These people message each other and call each other high priestess and shit. I'm not kidding you.
polygraphs with 3 different polygraph examiners, he could get 3 different answers.
No.
they
for anybody. That's why it's not used in a court of law, right? But
right.
Yeah,
They
they're not reliable.
you do multiple polygraphs. You have to do no less than 3, but no more than
that's true,
5.
Joe. Pathological and psychopathic people and extreme end of narcissism scale can pass polygraphs. Absolutely.
I think narcissism.
Cheryl, shut up. You act like you're some kind of medical professional or some kind of expert or something. You don't know. Girl, shut up. You don't know shit. Oh my
This is
Lord.
way overused, but I would consider Chris definitely a narcissist. I'm not a doctor, but that's my opinion.
Right. Right. I want to hear what they say here. So we do think this is the one where he says police drove him around, I think.
Yeah, and that's what. That's what everybody kept
It's kinda
saying.
hard
Like,
to
there's
hear
got to be some truth to
It
this.
gets
'cause that
better.
doesn't make any sense. Like, so
She
yeah,
moves
they
over.
tracked here.
He does.
And then, like I said, after they track, so ours, if you're in that subdivision,
Yeah,
directly the next subdivision up to the left is our subdivision.
Okay.
It's called Victoria Place.
Okay.
The step that they got,
These guys are so
if you're
brilliant.
in our subdivision, you're on Hill. Driving all the way to the very top of the hill at a 4-way, you'll see that to the right, cut the end of the road that will link.
All this together.
Yeah, they're so brilliant, aren't they?
Is that what he's talking about directly right there? Oh.
So track.
I'm up here, Justin.
Oh, you were hidden.
I'm sneaky.
Brittany! Hey,
I was
beautiful.
thinking maybe the chat was like really slow. I was behind.
Hi, Claire.
And do you know how much they actually drained?
Awesome.
They drained the whole thing.
It's okay.
So
Why does your name have a number?
When they went over to look at it, it was only me.
That's
Yeah. Yeah.
From the picture that you showed, there's a lot of new runoff.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
what I
this
was
is yes, this.
trying to figure out. I was like, I don't know how shallow it was.
So, yeah, they even drained it. And that is actually information.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. So that's the one right by their house then he's talking about. That was drained and they were walking through. It was super, super muddy, like quicksandy kind of.
Yeah.
Sludgy crap. Okay, yeah, I remember that. Is that the only water area that was drained and searched in like that?
No.
There, I know EquiSearch searched 53 bodies of water in one weekend.
53 bodies of water. Okay.
Mhm.
I
Now, in cases like these, we need to
don't know. He doesn't identify as trans. I don't know. I have no clue.
almost go back to places that have been searched, just because, again, just like Jacob Wetterling, body was being moved around for 27 freaking years.
Yeah, that's just
That's insane. Yep. Yep. I can't believe it.
That has
So you
nothing
just
to
you
do
just
with
never
this either.
know, you know.
Where did
those-
That has absolutely nothing to do with this.
Like, where did they? Sorry, 48. Baby Kisses said. I thought it was in the 50. I thought it was 53. But Baby
43.
Kisses says 48. Still a lot.
Still a lot, yeah.
How? Where did they move his body to for 26 years?
All different places, and in fact, he was found in a place that was searched something like 7 times prior. But the guy, I can't
have
remember his
no
name
idea.
now.
Corinne.
He had a
he's-
police scanner.
He's gay. He's married, but I don't know if he doesn't identify as female, and I don't know if he. I have no idea. Yeah, he's been wearing makeup and false lashes since he came to YouTube.
There and was staying 10 feet ahead from the cops, which they don't allow police scanners here in these parts of Canada anyway. They're not allowed for that
Really?
reason. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, they're probably gonna have to search places numerous times. I would.
Yeah. So actually, because I want to be law enforcement, they can put me in a vehicle.
Did he? I think some people have told me that it's terrible.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do
Wait,
with
what
this.
he
That's
just
what I
say?
could.
He's got all the information now. Okay.
A little bit more information than what they've done.
Oh yeah, here.
So actually,
Because I want to be a law enforcement, they can put me in a vehicle. Drove it around and showed me.
Okay.
He's the only one that they done that with.
They drove him around to show him stuff? No, more like they drove him around to ask him things or to try and get some response from him.
Okay, this guy is talking to Chris Proudfoot on the phone for people who are confused.
That makes me feel like in my opinion, Chris has more. They're interested more in Chris.
No, Justin, they're not. Because they found out this was right after, this is when it happened. But they confirmed where Chris was. If you notice, they're not doing anything. Because Chris wasn't in town, you fucking bumbling idiots. They were doing an investigation. There's a kid missing. Of course they're going to talk to people. Of course they're going to try. That's what police do. They investigate. They dig to get info. They use whatever tactics work. I would expect no less. But you know what y'all don't talk about? Y'all don't talk about all the other kids that are missing. They don't bring you numbers. You can't exploit them, huh? There's a lot of kids missing. But, you know, they're persons of color. And there's not much information on most of them. But I would like y'all to just take a couple minutes out of a live once or twice a week. You go live 2, 3, 4 times a day. You can give these kids a couple minutes and just, you know, put it out there that they're missing. Share their flyers on your community tab. Something. You say you care about kids. Hey, Brittany. How was your vacation?
Maybe.
Right.
Trying to.
If he's the only one, why would he be the only one that went in the police car to drive
Yeah,
around?
Darby, the makeup, though, I have to be honest, it has gotten a smidge better, but it's still really bad. He does his eyes to where if he did them, they'd open up more. You know what I mean? Yeah, anyway.
For the police to show him a bunch of stuff.
Right. Is he just that special?
Right.
Does he have it like that with somebody?
I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
They can't share because, see, they don't know. They don't really know. They make it up as they go along.
Okay, so they actually walked in. I didn't know that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that is actually information that was told to me by law enforcement.
Yeah, so they actually.
Because I was on a law enforcement thing to get a vehicle. Right. Drove me around and showed me a bunch of stuff. I'm the only one that they've done that. Okay. So I can actually give you a little bit more information than what everybody's out there running their mouth. Yeah. I'm not going to probably do it.
No.
Quite honest, I'm tired of the BS and the rumors.
That's what I kept trying to tell everybody. I was like, it's, you know, the kid, I said he left the house. I mean, the internet went crazy with rumors and speculation. And I was like, I don't go off of rumors. I go off of what we got now. And I said something about that pond. I said, and it just stopped. I said, so that's where I want to go. That's where I want to search and try to figure this out.
This is just my opinion. But I've been following all this since the get-go. I'm telling you, something is going to be coming out. I don't know, and it's going to be drama part, but there's something going to be coming out. Just because the way things have gone off the chains. I mean, Tony has got all their army attacking and fighting with people and doxing people and threatening people. I'm telling you, something's brewing. Something is brewing.
From the pond. Okay, if you were to walk from the pond, go straight up into the construction site, you'll see where they cut the road and it turns.
Exactly, Lisa.
Share, you're muted.
Share.
Yeah, okay. There we go.
So yeah,
are you having mic problems?
I think she's having mic
I've
problem.
been showing a bunch of stuff that seems odd to me.
Watch the serial killer
Brittany
case,
J.
who I think helped OJ kill Nicole Brown and Goldman. They drove him around to find, where bodies were. They do that with the main suspect usually, right?
Cops didn't drive OJ around. His best friend did. on the freeways. I was watching it live. People were all over the freeways, rooting them on. It was sick. Total sick. That's not who helped him. But yeah, he did have help. I totally believe that. Only you couldn't be more far off than who it was. It was who was with him that night. It was where the bloody glove was found. One of them. But yeah. We all know he got away with murmur.
Like, that's weird.
Yeah. It seems
Yeah.
But
You know
again,
what?
this has nothing to do with OJ. Not even the same kind of kid. Not even close.
Say through in the back of a car.
Candace.
Yep. Hi, Brittany.
Hey, everybody. I'm the late one tonight, I see, huh?
I
Yeah.
just got here before you did.
Yeah.
I
he
was here
didn't
before
miss too
Cher.
much. Yeah, he was.
Okay, so Justin's fashionably early tonight,
Yeah.
I see. I'm
He-
late.
He was like,
Well,
hello, get the show on the road.
Happy to be here with you all. Thank you for having me again, Cher.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for being here. You got me thinking, watching some of your shows at work and Mandy's videos, and of course Justin as well. So there was some notes that I took. So all you really missed was I was trying to find this for 2 days, where Chris says that he was driven around by the law, I guess to go find spots where Sebastian could be. So I'm
Yeah.
like, what the hell? That's weird. So I hadn't heard that before. Well, I think I heard it. I remember hearing it from Chris's mouth, but I just didn't remember where it was. And then I was like, did I really hear that? I have to find it again to hear it. And yeah, sure shit, we just heard that. That's weird
Make it
to me.
make sense, right? Like, oh
Yeah.
my God, that has always bothered me because one, you weren't in town, so you shouldn't even be relevant to like what happened that
Right.
morning. And then three, you're not even. I'm sorry, I know people get mad about this, but he's not like the bio parent. Why would that not be Seth or Katie?
So
Right.
I thought that interesting about one of the interviews too, because he said, I don't know if it's the next video I'm going to pull up here in a few, but you know, he usually makes it a point, and so does Katie, to call himself dad, which to me is a dig to Seth. You know, he's doing it to piss off Seth, right? In my opinion. But here he just said the kid. And in another thing I heard today, he said Katie's son. Well, that's Katie's son, so, or whatever he said, but he said Katie's son, not our son. So that stood out to me.
Because it is Katie's son. And he's the stepdad. Though he's been more involved in his life. And I don't blame him for saying stuff like that. The way he's being attacked. But there's nothing wrong with what he said either. It is Katie's son. He is the stepdad. Sebastian has a father, so be however it is. But Chris did play a big role in his life. Like it or not.
Wow.
But you know what? If he says I'm the dad, you guys slam him. If he says I'm the stepdad, you guys slam him. If he says he's Katie's son, you guys slam him. There is no right answer for him. It wouldn't matter. None of you can get out of the tunnel. You're all a bunch of tunnel rats.
Yeah.
Okay, I
I'm
have
like,
not
what the
seen
hell?
this. How have I not seen this?
This video here?
Yeah, I haven't seen this.
Well, we can go through it from the beginning
I
if
had
you want.
either.
You have,
I haven't
Justin?
either.
Should
I
we
haven't
go
seen
through it?
Girl, I'm down.
All right, let's go through it.
And see, that's what makes me know that he said this on an actual panel on another video, because I heard those words come out of his mouth and I haven't
Same.
seen.
Yes.
So
and
he's repeating this.
that's what I said today. Because I said, I've heard this before, but I don't remember hearing it from this right here.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Seth said it in an interview that Chris wrote around with the police. That's where I remember hearing it from.
Was it on Web
I re-
Sleuth? Maybe.
No, I don't think it was Web Sleuth. I can't remember where it was, but I
was thinking
remember him saying it.
Thank you, Tori, for becoming a member. Choo choo. Thank you for joining this.
Welcome to the great.
It is not this big, huge red flag, you idiots. It's a standard police investigation. It just kicked off. Of course, they're going to question him. And what's wrong? Just because they rode him around, how do you know that they weren't showing him things and he wasn't showing them areas? You don't know that. We weren't there. But it's not no huge red flag. There's a reason law enforcement has responded the way they have with Seth from the get-go. I mean, right out the gate. There's reasons. We're just, they're not telling us. But you also forget that Chris also and Seth went out and searched as well in the beginning. You forget that too, don't ya? And then when the police asked them to step back and let them do their jobs, Chris and Katie did just that. They worked 100% with law enforcement. Still are. Why couldn't Dad? Why couldn't Dad put Sebastian first before all this drama and all the crap that he and his so-called team, I call it, never mind. I won't say that. Anyway, there's reasons. His actions and his behavior, I could imagine how he was behaving at that house. The way he talks. He's stuck in a time warp. And there's that real thin line between love and hate, and he's teeter-tottering back and forth. He's getting his revenge because if he can't have her, then he's hell-bent on getting his revenge at any cost. And that's sad. Because the little boy was kicked right on out the way. And that's not how it should be. It's really not. It's really not. None of this should be going on. He shouldn't be having Betty do the crap she's doing. And don't tell me he's not in on that. He absolutely is. Just like he's absolutely in on the crap Brittany does on her channel. The crap you do on your channel, Spanx. And you other, the thing in the mall, I don't know. You're just out there. Anyway.
Easy train.
There ain't no exits.
That's right. There's no emergency brake either.
This train goes down, y'all coming down with me.
All
right,
right, Stephen McDougal, Stephen McDougal, which you know who that is, right? He got a ride along too, and now he's in prison for capital murder.
Wait, so Seth got driven around too? Seth said that? No, he did not.
No.
Seth said he.
No, and he wasn't drove around because he was being a suspect of murder. Are they really for? How do you do this with stupid? With stupid. Apparently, even if, at that point, the child was just missing. It was an open, active investigation. They looking at everybody and anybody. Okay? Why do you think that they went back a year on their electronic devices? Why do you think Chris and Katie got their devices back, but Seth has not gotten all his back? Shouldn't that be a big red flag too?
He got driven. Seth said Chris got driven around maybe.
Yeah,
And
not
Seth
him.
said-
Yeah, he said, in Brittany's chat, Brittany was playing something, I think off Queens, and I heard that. So I was like, wait, where can I find that? And then I said Chris said that out of his own mouth. And Seth was like, yeah. And I said, where? He goes, some interview. So I've been trying to find it ever since Brittany's live, damn it. But we found one of them. Apparently it's said by him multiple times, you guys. That's
I'm about to shamelessly ask you, can you send me this link, please?
Oh, of course.
I need to analyze this.
Well, Justin had to send it to me, so here.
Seth
Yes.
said that Seth and Chris drove around together those first
What the
3 days,
hell
or
is that?
2 days, two
Is
and
that
yeah,
a freaking
3, day 2
spider?
and 3.
He didn't say
They
the
drove around.
police drove him.
Do what?
He wasn't saying the police drove him though, right?
Right.
No.
No, he
They
was
drove
saying
around together.
I asked
Right.
him out of like I asked him directly about that because I thought that was a little weird too. Like, okay, so the first 2 days, sorry y'all, I'm opening a Mellow Yellow, it's my addiction. The first
Guys,
2
no
days,
shit. I just about left y'all out here hanging. I thought it was a freaking spider. Well, what the hell is that? It was a cricket, though. Oh, it's the cricket. I'm not scared of them little crickets. I don't know how I got the hell in here, but they get through anything. But if it had been a spider, you ought to have been on your own.
he said that because I was like, does Katie and Chris ever, actually work with you? And he was like, the first day or two, Chris went with him on a couple of leads because he knew the area. But after that, they just completely did nothing else with him. Like it was kind of like they started drifting apart.
I put it in the private chat so all of you guys could get your hands on that link, if that works. Is that, or do you want it in text message?
Absolutely.
And then I dropped it in the chat there if anyone wants to copy
The
and
whole
paste it.
cult thing.
It works for me. Mama Bear, I don't think it was on Pascal.
And took advantage of.
I don't think so.
He never talked to
They are literally
Chris.
No,
Okay.
Pascal hasn't talked to Chris. No,
I was just
thinking
checking
that it was Seth
TikTok
saying
to see
that he and Chris rode around on Pascal.
if
It had to be Duchess.
because they go live late on TikTok. But I usually, after a couple of wild nights, especially when one gets busted out for really bad shit, they take a break. But who knows? One of them will probably pop up live. But Tony is getting, I'm telling you, Tony is getting ready to do his debut. His re-emerging physically on TikTok. But I do believe, because these people talk to Tony outside of TikTok, and they've made that well known, these girls, these ladies, and the wannabe lawyer that's a repo man, and we're not even sure if the other dude, Shane's really a retired canine. I mean, come on. Delta told everybody he was a semi-retired defense attorney and a retired DA. He's a fucking repo man. But I called that in the beginning. I said he was no freaking lawyer and no retired DA. But anyway. Yeah.
Or Smiley.
It wasn't Smiley. I've been through that Smiley
Yeah.
interview about 50,000 times.
I don't think it's Duchess either. Where the hell did we hear that?
So someone had told me they thought it was on Cluminati before, but I'm not sure because I don't watch that channel.
I don't watch that channel either, but I have watched some of the interviews that Chris has done over there. So it could
You
be.
don't watch that channel, but you watch some of the interviews Chris has done over there. Okay. Well, he wasn't actually there to be interviewed. He just popped up to talk. He wasn't there to be specifically interviewed, so to speak. See, unlike you, they weren't trying to tear apart his life. They were just trying to have a normal conversation, They don't try to be investigators and try to trip the man up. You all would sell your souls to have him pop it up on your panel, and you know it. Wait a minute, y'all. Some of you don't even have any. Never mind.
Wasn't Olivia? I know that.
No, I don't think so, Tara.
I'm not going to tell them where it's
Well, now
at.
had these people's links. Yeah, that there's
Nope. Go look for it. I'm not telling you where it's at. Go look for it.
exactly. No, not per.
Or didn't. I didn't know
What, Mandy?
It was an actual
Exactly. But see, Darby, if you tell them that, then that would just totally throw a wrench in everything. That's why I won't tell them where that video is. But you're right. It would make no sense that they would ride Seth around the neighborhood. He don't fucking live in that town. He don't fucking live there. But see, that's too much for them. That would require thinking. actually using that half a brain cell they have. And yeah, it's not in them tarot cards. Just like I'm not going to tell them where that clip is they're looking for. But you guys, you'll figure it out between all of you. That half a working brain cell, it might work. You never know. Let's get you moving.
I feel like it was in one of the early interviews.
Okay, well, we're going to move on past it because I'm not telling you where it is.
No, not Nancy Grace.
Yeah. That's what I heard, and then I read the article or something, and then they.
The call got released.
Sugar Daddy's up in my chat, y'all. Oh my goodness, thank you,
Mr. Sugar Daddy.
Sugar Daddy's up in my chat, y'all.
What?
Holy shit.
The call got released.
Whoa, hold on a second. Holy shit.
Mr. Sugar Daddy.
Sugar Daddy's up in my chat, y'all. Oh my goodness, thank you, Sugar Daddy. I don't think I can call you that. I'm gonna call you Ben George, because my big daddy.
She calls this sub Sugar Daddy. Huh. Okay.
Might not like me to call him.
Membership? That's nice.
And
That
George
is
is
so
the
nice.
Yep.
Okay,
the
I'm
sugar
definitely-
daddy of community.
Yeah, I will do a members stream this weekend, you guys. I have to now. Thank you so much, Ben George. Very
That's
sweet of you.
awesome.
If you guys got a gift from Ben,
I wanted to say real quick, because Ben helped
Really
with
nice
my
of you there,
fundraiser.
Ben boy.
And I have it pulled up over here.
Yes.
We closed out my
Yes.
fundraiser for Texas EquiSearch for my birthday 10K sub celebration live stream that we did. We closed it out with $5,160.
no way!
Well, that was really cool.
$5,000 went to EquiSearch.
Awesome.
That's really cool, but it don't excuse you being a total asshole.
That
I am
is
so excited.
amazing. Oh my
Like-
gosh.
That was the best first fundraiser that I have, like that sets the bar so high for the next one.
Wow, that is, you guys, amazing.
I'm proud of you, Brand. As I said, Brandy, I've been talking to my mod all day. I'm proud of you, man. It's all no, that really is. Imagine.
Thank you
like,
so much for doing that on your birthday. That is,
Yeah.
that is
It was
such
and the people in the chat.
And then
that are
she turns around and makes videos with her bad, broken spirit box and her lousy tarot cards and destroys the parents of a missing child. Accuses them of murmuring him and everything else. Yeah. See, they think because it doesn't cancel all that out for me. That was a great thing you did. I'm sure EquiSearch really appreciates it, but you're still a piece of shit. It is what
subscribed
it is.
and donated. Those are the people who helped get that way of, 10 times my goal. Okay. Over 10 times my goal.
Wow.
So I know Texas EquiSearch is going to be able to help so many more people now and get updated equipment.
How far do you think $5,000 is going to let them help multiple people and get updated equipment? What? It's awesome that you did it, but no, it's not going to go that far, baby. Sorry.
Whatever they need. $5
Mhm.
grand.
Mhm.
And
in
what
one
a blast we had joining you too.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was amazing. The whole night was just
fun,
perfect. And then to be able to end it out with over 5K, like that was just cherry on top, like just amazing.
Wow.
I also, I'm not going to let it go about parody. I think a parody night is definitely what we need to consider. Because
Plan it up, baby.
I'm down. Let's do a fundraiser. Let's do a live stream. We can do it on my channel again if you want to. I'll set up the next fundraiser. We'll keep these rolling. I
really want to do. Someone said in your chat they called us Hollywood
You
Squares.
can't overload people with them because people work hard for their money. You can't be having a fundraiser every fucking week. Sorry, but you can't. I know I would love to. We're in trouble if I ever win the lottery because that's the first thing I'm going to do is help ridiculous amounts of people that actually work but live paycheck to paycheck. And just sometimes they just need someone to give them a fucking break. Things happen. And, there's a bill you can't meet, then they start stacking up. It happens. It only takes one little thing when you're living paycheck to paycheck. That's what I would do. and they wouldn't have to come in and beg and show their whole life history to get the help. Because it's some places that you go to get help, they make you feel like a real piece of shit because you need the help. Nope, that ain't gonna happen. I'm telling you, I'm gonna win the lottery so I can do that. Because us working class schmoes need something. Anyway.
We have to do that.
Yes, that was cute.
No,
I'll
you
have to
just
brush up on
kinda-
some old Hollywood Squares episodes then.
We're gonna have to go
Yeah.
get some wigs
But-
too, like Sharon Justice
Wigs.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've said many times, like, I'm not here for the money. If I was here for the money, I would have quit a long time ago.
Yeah,
So I don't
know, that's
mind
right.
doing
Yeah.
fundraisers and letting all the super chats go directly. Like, it doesn't come into our hands as creators. It goes from the super chat button directly to the foundation. So that's, we can set it up all day long and do it that
I'm
way.
not even monetized, so I'm not here for the money.
We're gonna
We're gonna get you to 1,000, okay?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Oh, geez. Anyway, I let it go know from the get-go. I use what little I make on here. I use what I do make on here. I use to, cover the expense, like my StreamYards every month and whatever else I need. And then the rest, I've always said what I do with it. I use it for extras for the kids, like dance lessons and stuff like that. That shit costs money. And why should she not be able to take them? That's up to me as a parent to make sure she can. So I don't begrudge anybody making anything on here. It's how you do it. It's how you beg constantly. It's not like, something came up and you needed some help. It's like a constant thing. And it's always off these cases. The worse you get, the more you get. I don't get it.
I get you there. We're gonna get Mark all
Hey,
shaved up
Jay.
and donate his hair for
Aw.
charity.
Oh,
that's
He's
awesome.
getting super long now.
I remember
Wow.
the last time he shaved it off.
Yeah, he's gonna. I don't think the girls have ever seen him clean
Oh,
shaved
yeah.
before. It's gonna be weird. Okay, I have another video, so let's try and get through this video here.
Responding units. In that
They've been live. Okay, let me tell you. They've been live for almost 45 minutes. They haven't got but 36 seconds into the first video, and she's going to show you another one. Now, mind you, they're going to cram all this in 2 hours. They've already used up 45 minutes of 1 hour. So that tells you why these people don't know anything. They can't get the facts straight. Because I'll show you the comment I left her and her response to me. This is why their chats don't know what's going on, and misinformation and rumors just go a-flying. If you're going to do it right.
You can clearly hear the dispatcher and the cops all saying the dog accident is over. You're going to call. I mean, for people to say no offense, now you're
Yeah, and that's what.
And it's not like they have timestamps and they're going to the timestamps. It's just.
And that's what everybody kept saying. I'm like, there's got to be some truth to this.
No track, right?
Right. I have a short video on my channel, not a short, but a regular video. It's only a minute and something long, where it said, it was actually Brittany played it on her panel one night, and I clipped it and uploaded it, where they said the dogs were not following Sebastian's scent.
That is
Okay,
the
I'm gonna
best
play that
news
after
report.
this.
Yeah, that is the best news report that anybody can get if you want like verified information. That entire video is loaded. It only I can send it to you, Cher, if you don't have the actual
Yeah, I don't. Okay, thank you.
If you're in that subdivision,
Yeah,
directly the next subdivision over to the left is our subdivision.
Okay.
It's called Victoria Place.
Okay.
The scent that they got to the right and cut in the road that will link
All this together.
Okay. The
Is that what he's talking about directly right there? Oh.
So, right.
Oh no, Sarah.
What? What'd I do?
Read your super chat.
Oh shit. Hold up, wait a minute.
Sugar daddy.
10 hours to chat as a
Thank
sub.
you,
So
Hope.
just to say my pleasure. Oh, I'm sorry. I did that for the damn trolls. Oh my gosh.
That's right.
I'll change that. I'm sorry. We got the mods in here. They'll just have to be quick tonight.
I forgot you did do that.
Sorry about that.
Oh my
1 second
god.
here.
No wonder you guys don't get
Oh
nothing
no, you
accomplished.
can't answer.
10 hours to chat as a sub. She actually does that. Oh my freaking goodness.
Okay,
That's
sorry about
worse
that.
than Betty.
I put it to 10 minutes. Hopefully that.
Oh Lord.
With a YouTube interview with Terry Lynn and Robin Rogers, you found it. Okay, thank you. Can you try so far been attacked in one way or another? It sounds like find him. They have trying to. Okay. So okay, damn. So everyone out there trying to put Sebastian's name and face over to help find him. They have all so far been attacked in one way or another. It sounds like.
Seems that way. I mean, well,
no. That is not how it went down, peeps. Oh my Lord. Okay. First off, they all got bent out of shape when they were told they couldn't live stream searching. They didn't say they couldn't record. They just said they couldn't live stream. Okay. Then JLR decided to put out some bullshit. And which Betty knew was bullshit, but she ran with it. All of you did. Then you got to remember that this neighborhood, which is a fairly new development, just got overtaken by all these strangers continuously driving up and down, slowing down, recording their houses, recording their neighborhood on their phones. Some had cameras. Trying to follow people around. So, yeah, if someone, stopped and asked you what the hell you were doing and asked you to leave, I could see why. Because there are some that took it too far. Still are. But that exactly is not what happened. Wow. See, this is why you don't know the facts, because of how you do it. You're going to do 4 hours of video, 4 to 5 hours, in less than 2 hours, with almost an hour gone because you spent the first 45 minutes mostly talking. This is why your subs don't know what's going on.
See where BHB
That's, yeah.
He was followed, and one of the things that she said that gave me chills when she said it, and I'm not sure why, but when she said, Seth, if you're here and you're wondering who is following your searchers around or something along those lines, there's your answer. And it was right after Carrie Bowersox had taken a picture of her license plate.
That's
like,
crazy.
Oh, man, yeah.
Mr. Positive, good to see you.
And I'm trying to drop everybody's link in the chat. Everybody that's on the panel. I saw somebody come in and ask who's up here. And I'm trying to get all of our links in the chat.
I have them in the description as well, everybody.
They still are not
And
getting.
I'll just say that now because that's in my notes. So following them around, harassing like that, when they're minding their own business, say that now because that's in my notes. It's
Right.
disgusting.
Getting harassed in somewhere. Everybody that's going.
I have them in the description as well.
Here. And I'm trying to get everybody's link in the chat. Everybody that's on the panel. I saw somebody come in and
Description as well, everybody.
That's bad that everybody that's going out to help Sebastian's case is getting harassed in somewhere. That's
Oh my God. No, they're not. Stop it. You idiots. Oh.
Gosh, it's
Right.
disgusting, honestly. And I'll just say that now because that's in my notes. So following them around, harassing like that.
Okay, it's in her notes to say they're disgusting and it's gross. It's in her notes, everybody.
When they're minding their own business, they're not doing what they're doing. And Mr. Bowersox, Terry, I think is his name, no?
Yes.
Terry Bowersox, following people aggressively and angry about it.
No, he's not.
So that makes me feel like Sebastian is somewhere close by.
Oh
makes
my
They are
God.
running people off of this.
They are not running nobody off. They don't want stalked and harassed. They don't want people looking in their windows. That's their right. That's their home. It was a freaking circus, and you got people putting out this crap and accusing them right out the get-go, following them around. They are not stalking anybody. They are being stalked and harassed.
Area for why? He is close by, in my opinion. That's just how I feel with
can't.
after what happened to Bullhornbetty was just a tad more aggressive than what happened with JLR even. So, and what he said to her is ridiculous.
What the? It's a good thing you stay in the wall, because you definitely have earned that name, the thing in the wall. What the fuck? JLR wasn't threatened and harassed. JLR was lying and twisting it up because he was butthurt because he wasn't on the live stream. Are you kidding me? That's what started it all. And then the Cajun Navy came in and he was getting booted aside. He didn't like that. What? And Betty was the aggressor. She was following and stalking that man, Mr. Bowersox. She followed the dude. She revved up the speed and everything. She was sitting in wait for that man. He wasn't following her. You could tell he was pulling out of a parking. He was pulling out around her. That's not the front of his car, you see. It is the back rear passenger side, because he was coming out and going around the car sitting there into the lane of traffic. He wasn't following her. She stuck around and kept going back to that plaza and stuck around in that specific area for a reason. Even after she waved the cop down, because even Spanky said she waved the cop down. That's why that cop did a U-turn and came back and got behind her with his lights on. And no, you're not supposed to get out of your car when you get pulled over. You're supposed to stay in your car. But you could clearly see Betty waving that cop down. I can't wait to get those body cam videos, to get that footage and the copy of the written complaints, because yep, I am
Ridiculous.
Right.
It makes no sense. I mean,
Hey, Tammy Zink.
why would you do that when they're trying to help find the child?
What do you think, Tara? He can't be too far, right? Because they're running everybody out.
Yeah, they don't.
Like, why? You're
That man would have no idea where Betty was. She would have an idea where he is, though. Not to mention that is his home. That's where he lives. That's his neighborhood. And he was at Sam's Club buying food. I mean, you can't be stupid. These people are stupid. They truly, truly are stupid. You can't fix stupid. You really can't.
house and everything's all over the news already. So what are you doing that for?
Right. Well, I took a lot of flack for because Justin was over there that night. Mandy, you might have been. We were going through the Bowersox video on Bullhornbetty's, and I guess I'm struggling to understand how people are saying that he didn't follow her, that she followed him. If you listen in the video, she says, "You're following me around." He said, "Yeah."
He said, "Yes, ma'am."
admitted it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know. People have their differences, but Betty was not wrong in this instance. She was literally
No.
putting posters up.
I don't care for her.
Betty was not wrong in this instance. Boy, Brittany, you flipped as soon as Seth told you to, didn't you? I seen him in your chat that night telling you to, and you sure immediately did. Just like the clapping walrus you are. Or the clapping seal, whichever you choose. Huh. Girl, you know damn well Betty did it. Betty was lying through her teeth. Nobody was following her. No one was stalking and harassing her. She waited for that man. She knew he was alone. He's an older man. What's he going to do? She knew that he wasn't going to do anything. That's why Betty did that. That was nothing but show. All manufactured by Betty. Just like the fake call at the hotel. Just like it all. All manufactured by Betty.
But that was wrong.
Yeah.
That was very wrong.
I'm not a big fan of hers either. I mean, it's not that I don't like her. It's just that
I
I'm
did
not
that night when I reviewed it. I said, I showed everybody the video. There's just no way that was not the front of his car. He was not directly behind her like that. He was coming out, going around like you do when you have a 2-lane road and you're coming out of a parking lot or shopping center. It was insane. She stayed there for a reason. And that cop was not pulling her over. She pulled him over. She waved him down and that and pulled off. Oh my Lord. I can't. People are so stupid.
And I definitely
But Spanky sat right there and said, well, she waved him down. But then and turned around 2 seconds later and said, but Betty didn't do anything wrong. And she was the one who was attacked. But then says, but Betty caused it because she, waved him down herself. And you want to believe that supposed call she was trying to push off and got so frustrated that her chat wasn't buying it, she quit playing it. She has no idea. That was off some scanner. And she has no idea what that call is pertaining to. It's insane.
Was even saying the hate that people have for creators is they'll make excuses even when they know it's wrong. I don't understand the blinders that people put on, and what do they call it? Dehumanize creators. Mm-hmm. Betty's still a person. She knows the laws. And yes, I know there's been lots of posts about the staples in the utility poles. That is illegal in Tennessee. It's not a felony. She obviously wasn't aware of that. And who knows?
Bullshit, she wasn't. You just sat here and said that she knows the law. Betty claims to know it all. And yes, she's well aware of that. But the cops weren't called on her. She waved that cop down. Do I think somebody called in to complain about her cruising the neighborhood? Probably. Those people don't want bothered. They see some psychomaniac jumping out of her car every 10 seconds to staple shit on trees. Yeah, they're going to call. But it wasn't a YouTuber. And it wasn't. That police officer was waved down by Betty. That was all set up by Betty.
If law enforcement even
and don't worry, I will get me hold of the body cam footage and all the police reports. And there was a couple different agencies because she was in 2 different towns. But I'll get them because it's all under one. I mean, in the end of the day, I'll get them. Let's just put it that way. It's nice to have family in Tennessee.
Is that issue? You know, we don't know for sure. But that wasn't the only place that the flyers were being hung, and it's for a missing child.
Right.
You know, so I just
Yeah, it is. The flyers were outdated and had the wrong information on it, but yeah, okay. I mean, I agree. But see, Betty wasn't doing it for that. Betty made sure where she put her, this is what Betty does in every case. She did it with the Kathleen Moore case, the Petito case. This is Betty's pattern. She only went close to where these people live, the Bowersocks and the Proudwoods. And she only plastered that little area with her signs that she didn't even pay for. That's what Betty does. She thinks she can poke, and she's trying to get a reaction out of them. And it didn't work. Posting her shit didn't work. She'd been there for a couple days. Nothing was working. So she had to create something. That's what Betty does. So on her final day, Betty created bullshit. Because none of it's true.
it's just people are picking at every little thing when just because it's, you know, drama, it's content, and it's sad.
Yeah, I know he did. She was behind him. She seen him. She knew he was coming out of that parking lot. She knew. That's why Betty stayed there. She knew. That's another. I seen that the night I reviewed it, and I'm sticking to it. Betty knew. She pulled out like a bat out of hell and sped up after that man and proceeded to follow that man. He was not following her. He didn't get out of his car and act like a wild banshee. Like some rabid animal. And she should thank her lucky stars it was him. Because you could do that to the wrong person and they can feel threatened by some psycho that they've never met or spoke to, coming out with road rage, freaking out on them at their car. And they could think they have to defend themselves. It could not be a good outcome. You've got to be careful doing stuff like that. I'm just saying, it is what it happens all the time. It's not worth the risk.
But then they attack other people who are sharing the case or speculating on the case, and, you know, using the whole tragedy pimp shit. And that just...
Oh, yeah, Kay. I totally believe that, yeah. And this Sarah Seeker, thinks she's a medium. She's...
irritates me so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back. Sorry.
And that just... they're speculating on the case and, you know, using the whole tragedy pimp shit. And that just irritates me so bad.
If the shoe fits, you're not theorizing the case. You guys are exploiting. You've attacked the parents of a missing child without any evidence that they've done anything, without any evidence of any crime being committed by anyone. Don't you dare sit here and act like you've done nothing but talk about the case. No, you guys are a big part of the drama and the lying and spreading misinformation.
I'm back. Sorry.
Hey, KB.
So, listen, the poll thingy, look at every poll and look at how many nails are in each poll. Is it really enforced? And it's for a missing kid. And can we like move like on about a nail?
It's not about that. It's not. It wasn't about that. It's about the type of person Betty has portrayed herself to be, has showed you that she's a nut job. They have no idea what she's capable of. Honestly, I don't think anybody does, not even Betty. Because I don't think there's much Betty wouldn't do to get a story. Even though she's never right. She's always so far off. But yeah, if Betty thought for one red second it would get her something, I don't think there's anything she wouldn't do. I really don't.
nail in a pole.
It wasn't even a nail. It was a staple.
Okay, a staple.
Even smaller.
Wow.
Coming from somebody
Exactly,
who gets
Hope.
it on a regular basis, I can tell you now, Betty could go feed children in Africa and donate every dime that she owns of her own to aid in feeding these kids, and they will swear that she poisoned them. Like there's all
That is not true. Brittany, stop playing the perpetual victim. You get back what you put out. You are nothing but drama, Brittany. You will never be taken serious as a true crime creator because you're not. What are you doing right now? You're doing drama because you need your light bill paid. Remember? Hell, guys, I could have used mine paid. It was $300 something today. I should have come out and told y'all, light bills due. No, I wouldn't. But anyway, shut up, Brittany.
nothing anybody can do.
Right.
Like I said the other day, this is human. We tend to minimize the things that ETS. We tend to minimize the things that the creators
Justin's done taught these guys a new word, minimize.
that we like.
Minimize.
If they do something wrong, or if you will, and we tend to exaggerate the smallest things that people we may not care for. And
Spanx. Honey. Trust and believe. We are not minimizing anything. Because even to minimize what some of you do is still taking it out the ballpark. To minimize Betty is still like hitting a home run with bases loaded. So, yeah. What are you talking about? You couldn't even minimize Bets. You called her Bullhorn Strangler, for Christ's sake. You called her out for twisting your words and your content up and saying she was wrong, and she can't do that. You even said she's done it the last 3 or 4 times, which she has, because I, made that comment the second time she did it to you. But, it takes you a while. You're a little behind on the picking things up there, dude. But, okay.
And, make big things out of, sometimes they're warranted, right? Sometimes things are warranted, but
Big, that's the most excitement they're going to get out of you all night, isn't it? The big. That's it. That's all. Nothing was blown into big by nobody but Betty. And the perpetual victim on the bottom, because she needs her light bill paid. She's the only person I know that her internet's $400 fucking dollars. I don't understand that, but okay. If y'all are dumb enough to believe it and pay it, hey, that's on y'all. That's your money. Do what you want. Think if I cried that I had a $700 internet bill, anybody'd care? You really think anybody care? And why would I ask anybody to pay my internet bill?
I think if we all either work together or just minded, like our own channel and not worry about what other people are doing, that would be great.
Yep.
I agree. I think that the more people cover it, the more they're drawing attention to that channel. So the more that you attack a channel, the more advertising you're giving for that
That's all
channel.
it does. That's all it does. It just makes people curious and it sends them over. That's all it does.
Just like Ryan said, those are the people that I want to subscribe to my channel. Those are the people that are fact checking what they're hearing.
Right.
I want you to come over and hear the other side. And I appreciate when people do that.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good way to look at it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Do y'all believe that? That is so not true. That is really so not true. She don't want nothing but an echo chamber.
I actually really like that.
Free
Now,
advertising.
what do you mean?
Exactly, Mandy.
When like if I was on panel right now bashing you, Justin,
Mm-hmm.
okay, like that would ever happen. But okay, and I'm saying all these bad things, and people in chat are like, "Who is this guy that she's talking shit about? I want to go
Yes.
hear his side." So they're going to go to your channel, they're going to watch you and hear that you're nothing like what I'm saying, and they're going to hit your subscribe button, and they're going to hang out in your chat, and they're going to stay there.
One thing
So-
that Molly said is there's no such thing as bad press, and she meant it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's one thing
And-
her and I
and-
agree on.
And celebrities absolutely know that, because the more interest it creates, the better. I mean, truthfully, you know, for celebrities and really social media or anything,
Well,
I'll tell you,
because
there's been
you're just driving traffic.
To that, Justin, I had a follower kind of very early on to me starting. She said that, well, and I feel like this is how a lot of people think, they look at us as reality stars that are reachable, is what I was told.
Yep.
And when I
Yep.
thought about that, I'm like,
Molly
oh,
said that.
shit. Yeah.
Molly
So
said
they're
that.
like,
It's-
you're
well, a lot of people
reality
see
stars
us-
that we can actually get to and we can talk to. And, you know, sometimes they have the power to steer our shows by coming in, dropping a line, good or bad, you know? And
Mhm. A lot of people sees us as reality stars that you can communicate. Yeah.
Did he just say that people see them like reality stars? What the fuck? Did I hear that right? Because I was talking to my husband for a minute, laughing. Yeah. Let me back that up. Like
putting a line, good or bad, you know? And
Mhm. A lot of people sees us as reality stars that.
Oh, he did say it.
A lot of people sees us as reality stars that.
Do y'all see them as reality stars? Because if you do, oh boy, we need some therapy on board stat like yesterday. But I gotta tell y'all, they're not reality stars. No, I'm going to, Lisa. I suck at making shorts because of what I have to use to make them on, but I'm gonna clip that and make one. Yeah, I'm definitely clipping that. Actually, I need to do that right now. Make sure it gave me the right one. Yeah, I'm definitely clipping that. Actually, I need to do that right now. Uh-oh. I'm going to, Lisa. I said these reality stars? Oh, he did say it.
A lot of people sees us as reality stars that.
Do y'all see them as reality stars? He did say it.
putting a line, good or
It's giving me a hard time. See, that's why I don't do it on my phone. Let me back that up.
putting a line, good or bad, you know? And
A lot of people sees us as reality stars that.
Oh, he did say it.
A lot of people sees us as.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me back that up.
putting a line, good or bad, you know? And
A lot of people sees us as reality stars that.
Oh, he did say it.
A lot of people sees us as reality stars that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I got it. I was just looking at the timestamp. 57:39. Okay.
You can communicate. Yeah, reach. Well, I guess it's the same thing. Reachable.
I
Yeah.
can't believe he said that. I cannot believe he said that. Oh, I got it. I just clipped it. I can't believe he said that. They think of them as reality stars. Oh my gosh. I can't make this shit up.
But you can go to this one, and and these, and we're.
Wonder if they make any money.
Everyone is just human at the end of the day. We are all just the same as anybody else.
And that's one thing that I wish that subs would remember, and creators alike. We are all human beings. We all have families. We all have children. We all have pets, whatever. So when you're attacking somebody, when you're bullying them, is what it is. You're bullying them.
Sarah, you need to really, or Seeker, whatever the hell your name is. You really need to shut up and listen to yourself, because you've done exactly just that to the Bowersocks and the Proudwoods. And anybody that doesn't go along with you and Brittany's narrative. You do the same thing. You sit on panel after panel and do the same thing.
You're not just discussing something that happened in their life. You're bashing them. You're calling them names. You're talking bad about
Hello? What do you think you do sitting on Brittany's panel and on your channel? I played your shit, okay, lady? You're not a medium. You're not a psychic. You suck at it. Your spirit box is awful. Your tarot cards make no sense. But okay.
about them. That hurts them, you know?
Yeah.
And there has to be a line, you know, that what subs accept. And the people who are doing that nasty drama is, you know, the subs that support it, they're going to keep going. If they have no subscribers watching or no viewers watching.
Okay, now this was supposed to be a live about Sebastian. Yeah. They were, you know, going to talk over all the facts of the case. We haven't done that yet. Not really. They didn't talk much about it at all. But she was going to review 2 videos. This is why they don't know anything. But the hypocrites sitting there, Brittany J's live right now with her over there with this spirit seeker thing over there right now doing the drama, talking about people. Cher's always in it with somebody. Always talking about, are you kidding me? But Sarah and Brittany to sit there and be talking this stuff, they're the 2 biggest drama queens on the streets. What the fuck?
They're going to change their content. So subs have the power, you know?
Yep. They absolutely do, but we got to remember that there's a bar for everyone.
Yep.
Right.
It just is what it is.
Brittany only does the drama because she can't do anything else. She sucks at true crime. She's really bad at it because she's all the drama. She wants the money. She needs the money. She makes that very clear. Which, girl, I cannot believe you count on YouTube money to pay for your family's living expenses. YouTube is not a job. It is not reliable. It can be gone in the morning. No. Oh, that's... But anyway, she doesn't make money if she doesn't do the drama. That's why she won't stop. And she does it every day.
There is.
And so does that seeker chick that's always on her panel that's right there now. She does it on her, not as bad as she does it on Brittany's, I will say that. But she does it, and then she attacks innocent families.
It's just a bar for everyone, and everyone's bar is different, and how people are raised, how people live. You know, it's just all that.
But I think a lot of the subs do look at creators as reality stars, and when they start fighting amongst each other, you know, it's just like
reality
on
stars.
TV. But those shows are scripted most of the time, which I know there have been some scripted stuff happening on YouTube, but most of the time it's not scripted. Most of the time it's just people being foul for views, you know?
Yes, because that gets the views. Everybody loves the OG Sassy. I am
this seeker chick. You do exactly that with your buddy Brittany. Are you kidding me, girl? Instead of worrying about being a psychic, you should worry about being a hypocrite.
so sorry. She says, "Hey everyone, I'm here for a few. Called a welfare check on my neighbor. She was found alive,
Sassy.
so wow.
Oh wow.
So sorry.
No, that's true. Sassy's already going through a lot.
Wow.
So I'm not, her business is hers, but I'll just tell you guys, please, if you believe in the power of prayer, come together. Let's pray for
And then
Sassy.
after all this shit talking, of course, these so-called Christians want to bring in prayer and God after they sit there and, oh my God.
Not only is she going through that, she's got stuff going on in her home life too. Too much is too much. And Sassy, I love you. You know I do. If you need me, reach out to me, girl.
Praying for you, Sassy.
Yeah, you can reach out to any of us. Oh my goodness. Tara, check your Facebook messages. So you guys, I put that in private chat. If you want to give it a listen, I can send it to you really early for work. So I have like 1 more hour. I promised him I wouldn't be loud for till like 1 a.m. again tonight. Just tonight. But hi Rock, hi everyone coming in chat. I want to pull up this here.
They're
You
actually
guys
going to do some
watch
content.
Bed Crimes in here. I wanted to go over
I
with you guys.
love her. She is
Mhm.
beautiful inside and out, that woman.
No, she's not, but okay.
Mods, could I get you to
I was-
find the link here for Bed Crime Stories and share it? And I will pin it if you could. Please and
Yeah,
thank
hold on
you.
1 second. I'll do it.
Okay, I want to go through this one here because I have some notes in here.
That channel heavily edits the clips to fit the narrative they are spewing. My opinion.
So we got the Chris Braggs about
Yeah,
driving
this
around
is
cops. So I put
the
in my
thing in
notes,
the
like
wall.
every case that I know of, that's usually the main suspect, hoping that they get more info from them or, you know, find something. So I think
played her spirit box sessions and her tarot card sessions. They're bad. They're bad. I would love for that, Tammy.
time. But that's very telling since he wasn't there and TBI says he didn't need a poly because he wasn't the one home, but he's the only one getting driven around to where Sebastian.
Oh my God, back on that again. Because it's his neighborhood. He lives there. Of course they wouldn't drive Seth around. He doesn't even live in that freaking town, you idiot.
B.
Yeah.
So, interesting, right? So I have a note on that. Chris also said, "Oh, let's get into this. We'll get into this. I'm sure I'll find the same spot and pause it." Let's see here.
Where do they get these
Podcast.
people?
I'm your host, T. If you like all things true crime, if
Wait,
you
is that
like
slowed
it
down?
delivered in a peaceful, tranquil manner.
No, I like all things true crime when the facts are being told, the truth's being told, not when it's being twisted to fit a narrative.
If you like it clear and concise without drama, then I highly recommend you subscribe. And if you like what you hear, please smash
Thank
the
you,
like
Justin.
button. It's a free way
Of
you
course.
can help. And now, without further ado, let's dig in. It's really important to listen to people's words. Sometimes you have to listen to them twice.
But you don't. You're very biased. You have been very biased. Therefore, you can't do this because you can't get it. Never mind. You're
Words
biased.
are powerful. They can even be weapons at times. I want to share with you some stunning statements made by the stepfather of missing 15-year-old Sebastian Rogers. The stepfather's name is Chris Proudfoot. And when he appeared on the panel of another
Is that
YouTube
too
show this
fast?
past weekend, he said some pretty cray-cray things. The show I'm talking about has proven to be a safe place for Chris and Katie Proudfoot. It is a place where they are lauded, celebrated, admired. It is not a place of criticism. So
Yes.
let's begin with this.
No, they're not lauded and applauded, and they are asked questions and they answer them. They are just treated like normal human beings. Big difference, but they're not lauded and applauded, lady. They're asked questions.
It's so simple that it's probably a very boring case if you took away all the crap. It's just a
Yeah.
simple, we have a 15-year-old autistic child.
Yeah, Debbie,
that
that's
is
why
missing.
she calls herself
And
bedtime.
unfortunately, the best part about it is he has managed to do this without any evidence left behind whatsoever.
Okay, right there.
Mhm.
Just off the bat, that is fucked up. And I did play that for Mark
Yeah,
as well.
she does use a phone app.
He said that's fucked up.
Kids don't know about evidence. So let's go with that.
So he wasn't thinking about that when he just poof, it vanished from his bedroom, Mr. Proudfoot.
Oh
So
my
to say that
God.
is the best part about this case is that there is no, that he didn't leave.
It's the way he talks. That's all. That's all. It's his mannerisms. It's the way he talks. Listen to every interview. You will see that is just how Chris talks.
No evidence. That is insane to me.
It is.
That goes along with him saying this is going to be a case that we talk about for years and years to come. So
And the
he already
$1 million
knows it's not going to get
question.
solved. The $1 million question, much like Don Wells
Don
with the $1 million
Wells.
confession. Why is
Well,
there $1
it's
million
because-
anything?
His $1 million question isn't where is Sebastian?
It's a figure of speech. That's it.
How did Sebastian leave?
Right.
That was his question, not where is he, which where should be the focus first. And then all the other details can come after the where is solved.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that common sense?
Yeah, none of that matters.
He was talking in an interview. Shut up and listen to it. But you all can't because you're so biased. You're such big tunnel rats. You're stuck in that one-way tunnel and you can't get out.
Finding it matters.
An expert has even analyzed that. Like, what was that lady's name that used to be on Nancy Grace? Oh, I love her so much, y'all. You in chat might know her, the profiler. She's got a channel. I don't know. She's a profiler. Yes, she said that it's like any parent that loves their child, misses their child, couldn't care less about why. That's the furthest thing from their mind. There is no why in your mind. It's where.
Where? Yes, not why.
That's
it's where. It's just where the hell are they? I want them back. That's all I care about.
Exactly. They take everything out of context. They don't show it. Like I said, this bedtime story clips things the way she wants them to be, to fit the narrative she's putting out, not in the full context that they really were in.
About.
That's my question. I mean, I'll worry about the how and the why and all
this
of that
girl's
later.
not named Sarah. Her name is Mandy, the spirit speaker or spirit seeker or something or other.
I want to know where. Where is Sebastian Rogers?
That should be right now until we found the question.
And that's been the question on every case. Like, I know I've used the hashtag, where is Summer Wells? Where are the West Boys? Like I've used those hashtags on every single case my whole 3 years. So when
you've exploited the hell out of these kids, lady, with your fake spirit box sessions and your tarot cards.
He said those words, like, I swear, I think that was one of the biggest things that he said that made me gasp, that was like, what the f- are you talking about?
Hi, Daisy.
How and why? No.
Sorry. That is crazy. Yeah, no, I agree.
Place for Chris and Katie Proudfoot.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Sassy. Where did that just go? Sassy OG, welcome to the Crazy Train. Choo choo. Thank you for becoming a member. Why do I feel like that's the second time you became a member tonight? My membership? What do you mean?
Wow.
Hello, wonderful panel. What happened to Brittany's sound?
I don't know. Her mic messes up a lot. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
I don't know why her chat keeps buying her a new one every time you turn around. New earbuds, new headphones, new mic. I swear she goes through them like candy.
I can't hear you, Brittany. Does anyone know when this photo was taken? Sunny Cat wants to know. I do not know.
Well, that's another dog.
You're right.
That they got rid of. So we've got two pictures with dogs. We've got 2 pictures with dogs that they have gotten rid of.
Okay.
Since they've been together.
You have no idea what happened with any dog. You're not a part of their life. You don't know these people. And what does it freaking matter? It's not your business and has nothing to do with Sebastian being missing.
In 6 years.
Aw.
And maybe a child, I'm afraid.
Did you hear that? Listen close. I'm going to back it up.
Maybe a child.
Listen.
Aw.
And maybe a child, I'm afraid.
Well, yeah.
Of sent 2 pictures with dogs. We've got 2 pictures with dogs that they have gotten rid of since they've been together in 6 years.
Aw.
And maybe a child, I'm afraid.
Well, yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. That's right. We better say
Allegedly.
allegedly. Yes.
In my opinion, allegedly.
Yeah.
Maybe possibly. I heard. It's a rumor.
I feel like
it is a place where they are
Very facts of 1976.
rated, admired. It is not a place.
Why did that dog look scared though?
Of course, look at it.
Look at it.
Fuck out of here.
He's like,
Lauded, celebrated, admired. It is not a place of criticism. So let's begin with this zinger.
It's so simple that it's probably a very boring case if you took away all the crap. It's just a simple, we have a 15-year-old autistic child.
We
that's
lost
missing.
Brittany.
And unfortunately, the best part about it is he has managed to do this without any evidence left behind whatsoever.
That's fucking sick.
That is the most
What
unique
is so sick? It's the truth. What is so sick about it?
aspect of this case.
Did you hear Chris say that
That's
the best thing
sick.
about Sebastian's disappearance is that he
And
left no evidence?
Also in my notes, I have, so he says that, he says, that he was watching, like he was all up in the Chris Watts case, right? So he studied that, and so did the Wells, by the way, studied that. Jody Sue Brown, actually, a suspect / witness in Summer Wells's case, the neighbor who had the motive and everything, okay, the time, the motive, the everything, in my opinion. She also was mingling amongst us in the Chris Watts case. That freaks me out. And if you remember, Tara, I hope you're in here, because I'm curious if you like feel this. But you guys can go back to some of my very first shows where I said it feels like these witnesses / suspects knew who we were already. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And then now we hear both. The Wells case and now Sebastian's case were all up in the Chris Watts case with us. So they did know who most of us were.
Mm-hmm.
What was I
How
gonna
would
say?
they know who? They don't know who you people are. Oh my God, these people. Oh, Patricia, thank you. New lighter fun. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. These people really think they're famous.
Chris talked about who was I'm trying to think of who went. I'm trying to think of the God. I can't brain fart. It's the guy who
Exactly,
fell in the
KB.
river
Oh,
right before in Nashville or
I know who you're talking about. I
Memphis,
just can't remember
Nashville.
his name. Was it Tyler something? No.
No.
Riley
Strain.
Riley Strain. Yes, that sounds right. Thank you. No evidence left behind is best part for whom, dude? Exactly. Who? Oh, I can heart and thumbs up a super chat now?
Yes. We can thumbs them up also.
Oh, that's so awesome. Sorry. I wish we could do that when people became a member too.
Look at chat. Chat is
Riley.
Oh
Whenever you're
The
come
notes in front of me
on,
tonight,
people.
Too, so we lost
of things that are very similar between Summer's case and Sebastian's case. Again, not comparing Summer versus
you are.
Sebastian,
Right.
comparing the red flags in their cases.
Yes,
because
it's a great
Summer's
way to
case
keep
is-
Summer's name alive too.
Right. And Summer's case is one that we all know very, very well. So we know the red flags like we know the back of our hand, you know? So I think that just like that, no evidence.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that is a red flag in both.
I'll have to go to Staples to get a big box of paper.
Exactly. I just got a new notebook that has 300 pages. We'll start with that. Okay.
Yeah, I got a bunch of notebooks.
And Justin had to say that to be a smart ass. You know, this is what oh, thank you, Patricia. You are awesome. You really are. You're always here supporting me. You always have been. I really appreciate that. I can't. I gotta
Bunch of
fast
notebooks
forward.
that need some writing. I gotta teach you how to do StreamYard, but either Brittany.
Oh,
Justin, you want to host like a part 2 this weekend?
Part 2, you haven't
Yeah.
even did a part 1 yet. What are you talking about? Your live's almost over and you haven't done much of anything.
Yeah. Okay, let's get through some more of this video here.
It's behind. Shouldn't Chris be
Oh.
saying the worst thing about Sebastian's
Yeah,
disappearance
absolutely.
is that he left no evidence behind? Doesn't Chris want Sebastian's fate to be known? Doesn't he
No.
want Sebastian to be found and for
No.
everyone to get answers? I don't think the use of the
Yep,
word
hope.
best there is a mistake. I think it's very revealing. I
Yeah,
think it's a Freudian slip.
me too.
I also think it may be what's called duper's
Yeah,
delight.
there's no evidence to accuse any of the parents of anything. And I'm not going to accuse, I've never accused Seth. My issue with Seth is the things he's doing outside of that. But we can't attack them and say they murmured this child. There's no evidence of anything like that taking place. And there's no evidence that the child isn't still with us. And for them to be saying the horrific things they have been is just gross.
Just in case you don't know what that is,
He does have a lot of
duper's
duper's
delight is the
delight.
temporary thrill that some people experience when they cheat or deceive someone. It's
Mhm.
also known as cheater's high. I'm wondering if Chris was engaging in a little
Cheater's
duper's
high.
delight there. Let me play it for you one more time.
It's so simple that it's probably a very boring case if you took away all the crap.
Such a boring case. Who
It's
says
just a
that?
simple. We have a 15-year-old autistic child.
I
that's
don't
missing.
know.
And unfortunately, the best part about it is he has managed to do this
The
without
best
evidence
part?
whatsoever.
That's the worst part, you dummy.
That is the most
Oh,
That just pissed me off.
Now I'm
The
going to
most
talk about other
unique
statements that he made,
aspect.
Chris Krause had
Dummy.
made,
You see
and
how he's
other
like,
words
he
that he
just
used
thinks
on
he's
this
the
show.
dummy.
I'm not going to play the actual audio because I'm not sure that the YouTube creator of this channel would not strike me. It's possible she would strike anybody who used her content. Now, when someone on the show's panel asked how he and Katie were doing, Chris replied, "We're doing good." Really, Chris? Sebastian's been
Okay,
missing 3
number one, bedtime stories. Why would you throw in a snarky comment like that? We all know who you're talking about, and that person does not strike channels. So, whatever. You're just as bad as they are. Like I said, you are a very biased clip channel. You edit to fit your narrative. You always take things out of context.
months now.
So that reminds me of too of yeah, that was around Mother's Day.
No, she had Chris said
Easter.
she had a good Mother's Day.
Oh,
Sure,
what the fuck?
He has said, like, there's two things that he has said that has very much just made my mouth hit the floor. One is Katie is working in it. Katie's working again, and I'm paraphrasing, guys. But she's like, yes, Katie's back at work. Life has to go on. I mean, we have to keep going, and life goes on. And then he said, and I'm like, okay, if this was like maybe 2, 3, 4 years, maybe, but even then, I'm like, you never stop. You never give up. You never.
Well, and I think it's the way that he words it, like his tone and his
Oh,
wording. Because
oh,
yes,
oh.
life doesn't stop for somebody missing or a death in a family. Life doesn't stop. Unfortunately, the world still is going to keep moving, and the bills are still going to be due. But the way that he words things is
I
so
agree, Boogie.
Yes, you took the words out of my mouth. It's we all know life goes on. Every one of us knows life goes on, and it'll go on without us. It goes on without. It doesn't wait for anybody. You don't say it though.
Right.
No.
It's understood.
I agree, Tara. Arrogant narcissist.
It's
Absolutely.
understood
Yes.
by everyone that life goes on. You don't have to tell any of us.
Right.
It went on before us, and it'll go on after us.
Right.
Exactly.
But you don't say that.
Right.
Buffoon.
Especially not when your world freezes. Like I would feel like, God forbid, if one of my children were missing, I would feel like my life froze. I would have to force myself
You
to
would
do
want
the
to
daily
stop and
things.
get off. Yes,
Yeah.
you would want
Yes.
to.
Yeah, I'm muted. Sorry. I hope one of these days I'm going to learn about that. Listen, y'all want to take a break from this and pop over to TikTok? The girls that are the ones being gone at by Tony and Seth's TikTok army are live. And I can't get struck for that because, it's a different platform. So we can just check it out for a minute and see if they're going to give us any juice. If not, we'll get right back to this. It's up to you all. Tell me what, we could just peek in and come right back. We'll just peek in. Let me get it. Let me get her up here. Okay, why is she not live on here? She should be live. Why is she not live on here? It's not Tammy, it's Midwest. Okay. What is her name? I don't want to mess it up because one of the girls is getting me the video. Oops. Oh, let me get it in here. What is her total name? This drives me nuts. Midwest Snack Girl. Where did they come up with this shit? There she is. Yeah. So she won't even know because I don't follow her. So we'll just peek in and see if they're talking any shit. If not, we'll just go right back to what we were. And I can turn off the music for a minute. If you don't mind. I mean, if you guys don't mind. You stand with law enforcement, they stand for the rights. Don't announce another live, please. But okay.
I shouldn't have to be forced to sit here and wonder.
Okay, the one talking right now is Barbecue Lady. She's the one whose bio mom was brought up on panel Thursday night. She's the one that Tony and Seth have both threatened.
Who's going to come in the chat and say something that someone else said? I don't want to hear it.
You can get on your account tomorrow, right?
Actually, I think I can get on my Frenchie one now, but, or I don't know. No.
No, I don't think.
I don't know.
I think it said that you still weren't able to.
Oh no, my official backup page is today. I just let it go.
Okay.
And my Frenchie page is the 3rd. My
They
barbecue page is
have like 10 different fucking TikTok pages because they get shut down and just go do another one and TikTok's okay with it. They each have like 10 pages, if not more. It's insane.
With words and croppings. Like sometimes it takes a long time to make those fucking videos. And you can't get that shit back whenever it's fucking taken down. You know? That'd be like you going to work and let's say you work at a grocery store and you're setting up bounty
But
paper
see, that's
towel.
the one benefit of YouTube that you don't have is you got to use either Restream, OBS, or StreamYards, and you have your videos in your StreamYards or Restream.
And all the towels need to be like perfectly.
Buffering bad. That's the only thing is TikTok buffers bad.
There's different ones, and I did it in the app. I have to download it, and then I'm gonna have to piece it and crop it.
Lily, let's go.
All that stuff. So
We'll give it a couple minutes. If they're not going to talk no shit, we'll do something else.
3-word set up and ruin. Exactly.
I want to see if any of the motley crew of Tony or Seth is live.
I was going to. I'm sad.
Yeah, like a charcuterie board set up
Steven
ruin.
is,
Absolutely.
but
yeah,
that's all right. He doesn't really.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Come on, Lily.
Have no
Let's
information.
go. She's over there sniffing around like she ain't got a care in the world.
No, I couldn't find that photo. I don't know why. Apparently I'm not special enough to have that one or something. I don't freaking know. This is a real picture. I don't know. Apparently I've lost my skills for
Let's go.
Okay. It sounds like they're going to be
I
boring.
really. Oh, it's not on here. Hold on.
Come on, Prego. Let's go.
Let's just give it another minute or two and see if they say anything. If they don't, we'll move on. Or maybe just call it a night because I did plan on this being a short one.
Hold on a second.
Come on. Let's go to bed.
Okay, guys, but
Well, I haven't had this.
only
I'm
only
glad
for a
that
minute.
you guys came and supported and stayed with me. I would thank you for that. I haven't had this low of an audience in a minute. But you know what? The important ones were here, the ones that really support. Hey, AK, you guys are the best. What the heck is that?
The lips are perfect. Someone said fix it.
Fix
Who's
who's
Rhiannon?
it supposed
I don't know
to
what I gotta
be?
fix. Wait for her to tell me.
No, I'm
What do I
just
need to
picking
fix?
on you.
Oh, come on, girls, give us some dirt. Come on.
It makes you guys laugh every time. I can't help
I
it.
gotta count the days. Hold on.
See, that's the only thing about TikTok. You can't go back in the live. I don't think. I don't think you can.
Fix with her. Oh, fix her. I don't know if I. Oh, for Lily.
No, see, it won't let you.
Oh.
It won't let you go back in the live.
Yeah. Longer hair. No, her hair's about that length.
You fell asleep too late.
Should I go get my sunglasses, y'all?
Yeah, snack does sound good.
What do you got?
Last thing I need,
Oh
though.
my god, quit bringing
I'm
toys
back
to bed.
on the
Oh, do
So
I
I
really?
probably have
keto
like
shakes
3
for
weeks until
breakfast
I go to.
and keto shakes. Either I'll have one for lunch or dinner, whichever meal I eat. Then, some days it might be lunch, some days it might be dinner. I try to change it up, but yeah, I need to be back on that keto shakes. I need getting littles and changing everything the way I cook because of littles really changes your diet.
Take her for a sonogram.
So y'all ain't gonna talk no tea tonight? Come on now. Don't disappoint me. Come on, barbecue.
Sorry, my phone unplugged. Please.
Keep telling me my connection is great, but then it buffers. That's
Oh
TikTok
yeah, I'll
though.
take you guys to the sonogram. I'll absolutely take you guys to the sonogram.
Okay, you can. I gotta go get my stuff. Hold on.
I really don't want to go to the sonograms. Can we move on?
Yeah, they don't cook long. It happens fast. It really does. It's kind of a beautiful.
Oh wow, you got your own
thing to
nice kitchen.
watch,
That
to
makes
be
it
honest.
nice.
How many followers do I have? I don't know if I can go live yet. Hold on. Oh no, I need 221 more followers.
Yeah, you need a lot of
But I
followers to
would
go
show you
live,
guys
I
a
think.
sonogram picture. I could show you some of hers.
That's not my goal. I never wanted to do TikTok. I only share videos just so there's something on my page over there. So Tony's crew, Motley crew, they get so suspicious of everybody. So I'm blocked by a lot of them on multiple accounts. But yeah, these guys have never yeah.
I'll let you guys know when we get.
Okay, you're buffering again, so you can tell me my connection is great. I know it is. It's TikTok. It sucks.
At the pool
Oh
table.
shit.
So we went and got a patch tonight to patch the pool. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What was the pink thing? For what? The pink thing was a red Solo cup.
Okay,
So
I
this was
use
one of my looks. Yeah, the red.
believe it or not, I use the Slim Fast keto shakes. And when I was able to ride my bike, I have to get another bike. I've never seen the car that took out me and my bike either. So to get her to at least replace the bike, I mean, I had to eat the medical, but she could replace the bike. But yeah, I've never seen her since. But I would do those and ride my bike 4 or 5 miles every day, sometimes a little bit more. And I dropped weight like crazy. And then I got the kiddos. and changed my diet, and I got hit on my bike and no more exercise. My treadmill died. That thing was so freaking old. I think I was the only one that had a 20-year-old treadmill, but I still used it. But yeah, so now I got to get back on it. I actually like them. They're easy, they're convenient, and you can add to it what you want. But
It was just a bunch of shit. Flip the camera.
I
You
don't
guys
get the
ready?
cans unless they're on sale. I usually just get the powder and make my own because the cans are expensive. I'm cheap.
Go, Betty. Oh shit.
Oh Lord.
There's a puppy sonogram picture.
Oh Lord, that's a Betty.
Betty.
She's Betty.
Potty.
So it was a little different, obviously, today because, like, I had my real glasses on. So today, for the video, I had my hat forward for one of them, and then I just flipped it around today earlier for the last video. But so the other videos I had, my hair was actually back.
She did videos doing parodies of Betty. We need to watch them.
Background off. Well, we'll just do backwards because Betty, because we're getting a little on the fun side now. I know, right? And then put my sunglasses up here. I know, I can't get my damn green screen off. I don't know what I did. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're not a good Betty.
There's some of the puppies from Lily's last litter.
Aww. That's so cute. Puppies are so cute. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna do here because I can't even get this off.
You got to go to
Background and I see it. Hold on, I found it.
Tap the green button.
Yeah,
There you go.
here we go. Okay. So, but anyway.
Ew, puppy breath is gross.
She's gonna do a parody. She's not very funny.
So this
Everybody
is
loves puppy breath, but it's so fucking stinky. Dogs usually do carry from anywhere from 59 to 65
Shush up and let her
days
get on with the
average.
parody.
how many strawberries for a puppy?
It depends. It smells like bologna. It depends. It depends if it's a male or female. It depends on the color.
Giordano's. Go
And
ahead.
it depends on the coat length. Because Lily and Action, they both carry fluffy. So
Okay, get us
you can't
on with the
tell
parody.
If a fluffy is a fluffy until about 3 weeks when their hair really
You don't
starts
know,
coming
fluffy
in.
is a fluffy for 3 weeks. Okay.
Yeah, Brittany. Lily cleaned up everything. Which I didn't even know this, but I did learn it. But before I had my litter of puppies, before I even had Frenchies, I didn't know that dogs had to stimulate
you.
puppies to go to the bathroom.
Really?
Yeah. They lick them till it stimulates them to go to the bathroom. And then they lick it, obviously. But
I didn't know that.
And the first couple days, I had to do it myself, with baby wipes and stuff, just to make sure. Because if you don't keep them going, they'll never learn how to go.
If you see the live button flash it, click that and hop on in. See you there. Hey friends, I'm about to go live. So
And
make
with
sure
Okay, I don't
Frenchies,
see.
you got to make sure their butts are really.
I don't.
white,
Maybe she didn't
because if they-
upload the videos yet, but I went to the new ones. Why does she keep making those weird faces?
when their hair really starts coming.
Is a fluffy for 3 weeks. Why does she keep making those weird faces? But I don't see anything on her channel yet that she uploaded, so that's new. Not with this get up on. So I don't know what she's talking about.
Dries, then it closes up.
Hey, Sir Duke. Hi. You gonna be a nice kitty and not get in my
You know what I mean?
cords?
They don't know any better than to just love you like you're. Oh,
What is wrong with
they're
this
so
lady?
cute. You're so cute. Who has cute trucker hats? Are you talking about the one on my head? The one on my head's the Nike hat.
Okay.
Can I pet your dog?
Betty don't wear a ball cap. If she's trying to parrot Betty, do a parody of Betty, Betty don't wear ball caps. If they don't pick it up, I'm ending this.
How small they are.
She's acting weird.
They are so tiny.
And they don't open their eyes till they're like 5 to 9 days old. So like the first week, their eyes are closed. Oh yeah, my dogs are potatoes.
Stay here, Dookie.
Hold on a second. Or not. Hold on a second. Where'd I put my sunglasses at, y'all?
Don't know.
No, I'm gonna take a picture so I can airdrop it over to my iPad and put it on my iPad as a picture. Because I'm weird like that.
Yeah, I see.
This is one of my favorite babies.
Okay, they're not going to
That
talk
was the
about
one I was just
anything.
holding in my hand.
Oh my gosh, those eyes. I love puppies. They're so cute. No.
Yep, this is Chewbacca.
I love blue eyes. My daughter's dog has half and half.
Let me see if I can find it.
All
Then
right.
there's Banjo. Let me see if I can find a. I'll show you the stages of.
My cat is like crooked.
I've showed a lot of these pictures before, but.
It's okay. I love seeing them all the time.
And there he is again. That's like the stage of his life.
Okay, I'm done with this. It'll take these ladies, they stay live for, like I said, hours and hours and hours. If they say anything good, I'll try to catch it and record it for tomorrow. But don't forget, tomorrow, if you guys want to go back and finish the Justin and Cher and them, we can do that. But tomorrow, don't forget, it'll be, I might do a short pop-up to let everybody know, to make sure. But yeah, I'm going to have a TikTok creator that is also somewhat on YouTube, but she's on the inside. She has a lot more of the deets. You know, she can fill us in on a lot more of the Tony shenanigans over there and the Seth shenanigans and stuff. And I hopefully will have both lives, the one that kicked this round of antics off, and then, you know, the response. So the response one, that's not a problem. It's the one that kicked it off, Chasing Crimes Live, when they had her bio mom up there. That's the one I really want, because that will not. I don't want just the little clip portions. I don't want to take it out of context. I want it to be played. You know what I mean? I don't want the little clips that don't give you what. Yeah, I need the deets. I need it all. She needs larger sunglasses. Yeah, I don't know if it was they were calling her Betty, but Betty don't wear ball caps. You know, unless it's that stupid one for her Trump rallies. But yeah. You have an Italian sub, I can put it in the air fryer. I'm at work at a chemical plant. Get a nice kitchen. Yeah. Wow. So anybody got big plans for the weekend? It is a holiday. It's technically the 4th of July weekend, because, you know, 4th of July is on a Tuesday. So I know it's going to be fireworks city for the next 4 or 5 days. It's going to drive my dog nuts, which is going to drive me nuts. I don't know. I think we might just stay home. My husband will hopefully have that pole pump in tomorrow, the motor in, and the pole will be ready. And yeah, the beaches will be too crowded. And the little water park, probably, but yeah, no, that's too expensive. We'll just stay home and do our own version of the 4th of July cookout and then go to the fireworks maybe. I miss the fireworks being at the beach. They'd be out on a big barge. Now they do it up there at the little airport. And you have to park so far away. I much rather would be watching them on the beach. It was a lot nicer. I don't know. Maybe we'll go down to where my husband works and watch theirs out on the beach. I don't know. It depends. Who knows? Maybe we still have some left on our movie gift card. Maybe I'll add to it and take the kids to a movie or something. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was Tuesday. Do I got my days mixed up again? Let me check. I might. After today, anything's possible. I thought it was going to never end today. And some people can just really piss you off, you know? No, it's Tuesday, July. Oh, that's June. Well, hell, I'm looking at the wrong month. You're right, Thursday. Yeah. So I wonder if they're going to do it. Yeah, so it'll be the whole weekend. It's always fireworks, at least 4 to 5 days here, with the neighbors and stuff. Days after the 4th. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong month. That probably didn't help. But yeah, my hubby will be off. Yeah, maybe I'll just take the kid. I don't know. Beaches are going to be too crowded, though. And I think it's supposed to be like, it's going to be one of those days where, this next week, where it feels like it's 102. I dread those days. Hey, now it's July 1st weekend. July 1st is Monday. I know, I was looking at the wrong month. Hey, I had a long day. Yeah, it means my hubby has a 4-day work week. That sucks, though. You get Thursday off, then you got to go back for Friday to get the weekend off. It's a shame you can't just get Thursday, Friday. You know, why not just give you a treat and give you a 4-day weekend? You know, seriously. But yeah, my pool will definitely be done. He'll have the motor finished tomorrow. I can't wait. It's been so hot and sticky. Sticky. And I guess it's going to be that way the rest of this week. Oh, mine does too. Oh, it's all my dog it's horrible. And that's another reason why I'm not even sure I want to go to the fireworks, because I don't want to leave him by himself. Because I know all my neighbors set off fireworks till fucking 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and they'll do it for days. Yeah, he'll be getting his Benadryl that night a couple times. Those couple nights. I don't care if you want to set off fireworks and stuff. All I say is do it responsibly and know when enough is enough. Like, at 2 o'clock in the morning or 1 o'clock in the morning by residential houses where you know there's little kids in bed. No, not a good idea to do the loud boom booms. And, you know, you don't need to set them off for 5 days straight, you know? It's amazing to me how much money people spend on these fireworks. I have a couple neighbors, they spend $600-700 on fireworks. I no, I'm not doing that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'll get the kids some little. It's hard to find them by themselves, though. You know, like some little sparklers or snappets or them little snakes or something. But that's about the extent of it. Mm-mm. We are grilling, and my sister's kids come over and watch a movie. Oh, that sounds fun too. Board game. Oh, I love playing board games. We play a lot of board games, me and the kids. And they play a lot by themselves, but that's one thing we do have, and I do get. There's a couple games they've been asking for that, but we play a lot of games, card games too. Zesty Paul's calming bites. Well, he was on low dose Xanax for his bad anxiety, but it just didn't work good with him. The way it was just not a good. So I started try. Someone told me to try Benadryl, and I talked to my vet and the vet tech, and they said, yeah, and it does help him. But this weekend, I don't know. Maybe I will take like I said, the kids we still have something left on that. Some left on that maybe gift card. Maybe I'll just add to it. But don't ever buy anybody a Fandango movie gift card. You have to pay to use the gift card. And you can only use it online. And there's a fee. There's a service fee for using the gift card. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So if you get a $50 gift card to go to the movies for a family of 4, it's still going to cost you almost $25. And that's without popcorn or a drink. That's just to get in the freaking door for a matinee movie. It's insane. Don't ever buy any. Mm-mm. And not to mention that the theater is 45 minutes away. You know, I don't know why someone. It was a nice thought, though, and we appreciated the gift. They didn't know. They didn't know that it was going to be crazy. They just thought that you could just get a, Fandango, the movie, be all the theaters, but it's not. I guess. I don't know. It's the thought that counts. But how you going to charge somebody a fee, a service fee, for using your damn gift card to come to your movie? You might go to the... Oh, that's a good idea. There is one. I've been wanting to take them down to the one in Daytona and the one up in St. Augustine. Maybe that. Oh, I'm going to do something with them, though. Yeah, there's a couple of museums I wouldn't mind taking them to. They want to go to the zoo. They've been asking to go to the zoo, too. Yeah, red boxes. Yeah, we do. We rent. Heck yeah, we do. I don't let them get. I do not get movies off Spectrum. They are charging $5.99 for a movie that came out in 2017. I can go to Redbox and get it for $1.75. If they have, you know what I mean? It's Yeah, we do get movies sometimes from Redbox. I'm trying. looking at streaming services deals to see if I can get actually save money on because my cable is ridiculous, and the kids don't even have much to choose from. They don't get the Disney Plus, so everything's locked. They only have the part-time. It's weird. If you want the regular Disney and the Disney Plus, you have to pay $25 a month. Fuck that. I could get a streaming service for less than that a month. So I'm looking at. I just got to make sure that whatever I get has all my husband's sports, and that's about it. But the kids will be the ones that will benefit from it because they'll have such. The spectrums is crazy. I'm just going to keep my internet through them, but I'm looking at streaming services to see what I can switch to, and what if it's even cheaper. Even if it's not that much cheaper, it may be better because of the choices you have. Because with Spectrum, you don't have as many choices, and you got to pay extra for everything. It's insane. But I got to watch my husband with that Amazon Prime. Because every time he doesn't put his glasses on, so he doesn't read the fine print. And every time I turn around, I'm getting an alert that he's trying to purchase. And then I'm like, quit buying these stupid movies. And I thought with Prime, you didn't have to pay for that. But you still got to pay for a lot of it. But I think I'm going to get Netflix. I'm looking at bundles to see what the bundles are. And like I said, you see, I still think the cost is going to be better. What? From a movie theater? Oh, hell no. See, nope. I can't deal with that. Nope. Oh, hell yeah. I wouldn't even imagine. Bedbugs are the hardest thing in the world to get. Nope. Never had them. Don't want them. Yeah, we play Uno. The kids love to play Uno. Bingo. Yeah, they play it on my phone. We have all kind of board games. My little boy, for being 6, he can game now. He can throw down with them board games. I'd rather do that than them sit on their iPads or in front of not iPads. They're generic tablets. Well, hers broke, but they're tablets and the TV. I'd rather sit down and play a board game with them or two. But see, that's what I was saying. How the hell do these people that have littles or even have kids, how can they go live so many times a day? There's no way I could do it. There's just no way I could do it. I don't want to do it, but there's just so many other things to do. But I'm going to get off here and call this a night. Thank you all for hanging with me. I appreciate that. If you haven't hit that like, please hit that like on your way out. Sub up if you're not subbed up. And you can join our memberships. We are Poolside Misfits. But tomorrow's going to be good. I will let everybody know with plenty of notice of what time exactly the live's going to be. It's not going to be a late night one like tonight. I'm trying to put all that together. The creator that's going to be the guest, she does work during the day, so she can't do till evening, early nighttime. So I'm trying to arrange that with her. I'll be texting with her to find out what time. And we're going to review with hopefully the full videos, so nothing has to be taken out of context or nobody can claim that was clipped, what really transpired and how much Tony was behind it all. And his Delta, the repo guy, But yeah, it should be interesting tomorrow night. I hope y'all can join me. And like I said, I might do just a little pop-up to do a little prequel to what's going to happen. We'll see how that works out. But yeah, mods, thank you very much for being here. Thank you guys for the super chats. I appreciate that. And I'll be seeing you on these YouTube streets. Have a good night, everybody.